in a car once.
Oh,
Not
goodness.
pleasant. Yeah, drunk driver.
That's painful.
That's no fun.
No, they it was one of my in my early teens, so uh, I'm paying for that now.
I had once a 10-speed bike, and I was watching this girl across the street, and I didn't see the parked car, and I just went right over the freaking car. I was,
Yeah, see, girls are always
bike, and
trouble.
I
See?
was watching this girl across the street, and I didn't see the parked car, and I just went right over the freaking car.
Yeah, girls are always trouble.
Yep. There you
Somebody
go.
needs to mute their YouTube stream or the YouTube video.
Mine is muted.
Yeah, girls are always trouble.
Yep.
Somebody needs to. Chris, you got a YouTube tab open. You need to mute it.
I got it.
Thank you, sir.
That's okay. You guys want to hear a real funny story? I was doing kind of the same thing. I was walking down the street. And I was I was checking out a girl walking down the other side of the street. I didn't see the power box in front of me. I walked right into it. Didn't hurt
Did you get
anything
a
except my
date with the
pride.
girl? Did you
Oh,
get a date with the girl?
no, she looked over and she laughed her ass off. She thought it was hilarious, and I'm just like, I had to walk away. I said, "This is not good." I came home with a big old bruise on my face. My mom says, "What happened to you?" I said, "Oh, me. I had to run in with a power box."
Women.
He'll get you every time.
Hmm.
So I got the handlebars on the bike so far.
Oh,
John, the handlebar is supposed to go on top. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, they're
that
right
looks that's looking sharp.
I'm just kidding.
there. Yeah.
I can't wait to see that thing all put together. I think it looks good.
I want to see the decals you put on that thing.
I'm not putting
Right.
any decals. I'm
Well,
just going to paint it candy apple red.
The paint scheme, I guess. Then.
Oh, hey
Yeah.
Miguel.
Hey.
This is one of my first full-size prints on my resin printer.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Dominic and Richard.
How's the resolution looking on it?
Beautiful. This came out very detailed. I mean, this is Baby Groot, so there's a lot of different textures to it, and it came out absolutely beautiful. Once I figured out how to print it, because the orientation really means a lot of how it comes out.
Right.
Something like this, you print straight upside down on the print bed, and it prints just in like this.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the supports were easy to sand down. I mean, there were some nubs where the supports were at, but they're just like little dots, and a little sanding stick like this takes the nubs right off. Resin is easy.
Are you using the same like slicing software?
Oh no, the printer comes with its own slicing software.
Okay, that's I figured.
Yeah, but this stuff is 10 times easier to sand than PLA. The only thing is, if you have to sand a lot of it, you have to wear a respirator because it is toxic.
Yeah.
But
I'm-
any of you guys heard of a guy named Jim Keller?
Jim Keller. That name sounds really familiar.
He worked for Val for 20 or 30 years with Ed Roth.
I've heard the name before.
And he was in a lot of the old model car magazines. He might show up later on today. I was
Oh,
telling Miguel about it. He's 80 years old, and he's still
wow.
building.
Nice. Shit, I plan to build as long as I can. I don't care how old I get. If I can still use my hands, I'm going to build.
Well, now I'm
Yeah,
going to
here
be
comes-
120 when I die, so I guess I'm going to build for the next 60 years.
Hi, Steve.
Hi, John.
Hey, Steve.
Hey.
Hi, Steve.
I got some more detail work done on the Vorcha.
Oh, nice.
That's all. This up here is all hand paint.
Wow.
So I couldn't. It was too small to mask off, so I had to hand paint all that in, and that was tedious. Oh my god.
A good stress reliever.
Yeah, no, that's true. It definitely does calm the nerves.
I don't know if I have to agree with that one or not, Steve.
It depends on how badly it goes. If it goes pretty easy and just tedious, that's fine. But if it's like problems, then that's where the stress comes in. But at least I got the interface done.
I think he's got
Rob?
the Lego mono.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
your resin printer? The Lego Manu.
The Lego Mono or the Lego 2 Mono SLA printer.
Yeah.
And it was a package deal. It came. I bought that with the wash and cure station to go with it, so it was not too terribly expensive.
Yeah, I want to buy one.
Hey Rick, you used to be able to make like a jig for chassis and whatnot too, then with that resin printer.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about, Rick. Is maybe designing a chassis jig. With my idea is to have like a flat base where the base actually has like T-slot kind of thing mechanism where you can have like multiple rails that will slide up and down the length of the base, and they're adjustable, and then each of those like rails has pins that stick up that you can like screw in or screw out, some type of a screw to like raise or lower whatever you're setting on it.
It's possible.
Yeah, I definitely think it's something that's printable. I'm going to design something. I might send it over to you to see what you think about as far as printing it.
Yeah, go for it. I mean, that could be printed probably on either one of the two printers, either on the resin printer or even on.
I think FDM would be fine for this because it doesn't need to be highly detailed, and you could drill and tap the holes after you print the object.
Well, what's nice about FDM also is if you to tap the holes, all you got to do is take the threaded screw and just put it in, and it'll thread itself.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, whatever you got when you get something worked up, let me know and send it over, and I'll fart around with it. Sounds like a good idea, though.
I think it would be a good seller, Rick. To be honest about it.
Well, yeah, because I mean, if it's a car jig,
as long as it's like a universal jig for like street rod chassis or drag car chassis. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no, definitely. So I mean, I know from building the few cars I've built, having something like that would probably been very beneficial at the time.
What's up, Tampa?
Ciao, Tampa.
Hey, Chris, whereabouts in Kentucky are you living?
Right now I'm in Spokane, Washington.
Yeah, but you were in Kentucky at one time, weren't you?
Oh yeah, I was
Originally
born and raised in Kentucky. I was Henderson, Kentucky, right across from Evansville, Indiana.
Yeah, because Mark Jones is asking.
Shoot, Chris, when I move to Idaho, I won't be too far from you.
You know where Owensboro's at?
What's that?
Does he know where Owensboro is?
I don't know. He's talking in the chat, so I don't know.
Yeah, I see him. I'm trying to get him to answer here.
Yeah.
Answer me.
Yeah. Sometimes the chat will be slower than what's going on in the hangout.
I'm assuming it's my thick accent that's telling everybody I'm from Kentucky.
Yeah, it could be. I always thought you were from South Carolina or something. That's what the accent sounds like.
You're in Canada, right, John?
Yeah.
All Canadians sound like
second position. He and Michael Vandermark, both BMWs on the podium. Brilliant morning for
every Canadian I've ever met sounds just like a Kentucky.
In the Super Bowl race, but the big story is that BMW are back on the block with two riders for the first time since 2013.
Okay, Chris, he just messaged you.
Yeah, I see that. 130 miles west of Owensboro, and I'm just north or south of Evansville.
Oh, gee.
I live
What's
right
the
over
matter,
there.
Steve?
Oh, I was just looking for the chat line up there, but I can't see it.
It says comment.
You just click on the live chat part.
It says comments in the upper right-hand corner.
we lost him as soon as he did that.
Good one, John.
It's trapped.
Yeah, so I got I got somebody in the States to get me those screws, Miguel.
What screws? Oh, the Tamiya screws.
Yeah.
Nice.
And if I can't get them, I think I'll just use those small magnets for the body panels.
Oh, do the body panels attach with screws?
Yeah. Yeah. And that's the ones I'm missing.
My styrene finally showed up.
Oh, you have to order more styrene, Miguel?
I
Oh, wow.
ordered 100 count of the 2mm rod,
Oh,
or
nice.
8.80, and then 40 of the 0.62.
How much did that run you?
100 count was like $50,
Oh, wow.
and the 40 count is like, I don't know, like 16.
So you
Styrone's
find the
definitely
chat,
not
Steve?
No, all I see is the private chat, but I don't see anything else.
In the upper right-hand corner, you'll see a link that says comments.
Right.
Click on that.
Okay, got it. Thanks.
That's the chat that everybody in the chat where you'll see their comments.
Yeah, right. Gotcha.
Yeah. Hobby Barn. I hope you're doing okay.
Yeah, hey. Is Terry in channel? I haven't seen him.
Ray Sykes and Thunder Market Supply race
Ooh.
here.
No, he's not. He's not in the chat.
Young Luke, only 6th. And in the championship, that means
John
racing.
just mentioned that we should mention Terry and shout out.
Gotcha.
Shout out.
Yeah, strange.
Mask is killing me.
Yeah, I tried to get Vince Putt to come on here, but I don't know if he's going to. He just bought a 3D printer.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Everyone's
What
getting
tool
3D
doesn't he?
printers.
What tool doesn't he have?
Vince, I have no idea.
He pretty
I've
well
never
has
been to-
everything.
Oh, just about.
It's one thing I've noticed about 3D printing. It's becoming quite mainstream with the modeling community here lately.
Yeah.
Some people look down on it. I don't understand why.
I think I can answer that. It depends on their experiences they have with the printers, because not all printers are, decent printers. You have to kind of research before you buy one.
Oh, I don't mean like printing itself per se. They look down on people using 3D printing like it's, not craftsmanship kind of thing.
Right. Yeah, because I guess maybe because they don't consider like scratch building, where it actually takes a lot of effort to scratch build. But if you're designing your own part, that's scratch building, because you're designing it, and that's actually harder.
Yeah.
Than just taking a piece of styrene and making something else. I can do styrene easy. Designing, that's kind of a whole new concept.
But it's really no different than somebody going to work and using, like those lathes and, all that stuff.
Yeah.
True.
I
Yeah,
agree.
It's
same
just a
here.
different form.
Yeah, it's I watch a lot of YouTube videos on 3D printing, and like every person that has 3D printers say it's a tool. It's to assist or aid in whatever your hobby you have. Like if you're model building, then it's a tool to help make that happen, or make things that you may need instead of having to go buy it.
Yeah, well, it's like buying a 3D printed motor. What's the difference between buying one of those and buying one that's done in resin or white metal?
Exactly. No, I agree.
I mean, you're just buying a product.
Yep.
It's no different than buying a kit.
I agree.
No, matter of fact, let me show you guys what I'm printing now. You're gonna love this one. If I can get the manual here. So this, let me take this off here. So this thing I downloaded the file. The manual. This is the manual that you have to print separately. The USS Sulaco from Aliens. This is a 24-page instruction manual how to assemble this thing once you print all the parts, and the parts consist of 123 components that have to be printed individually.
Holy crap.
And then assembled into that.
You'd be 65 by the time you're done.
I have at this time. I think I have 4, 5, 6. I've got 9 parts printed and printing 2 more right now. I'm running both my printers back here with the parts. And this Sulaco, when it's done, is probably about like this long. I mean, this is a
Wow.
good 30-inch long plus model.
Wow.
The guy
You'll
took
be an
his
expert
time.
by the time you're done.
Right. The guy took the time to break this thing down into individual parts for assembly, which is really cool.
What's the ship?
Remember the movie Aliens?
Yeah.
Remember the Sulaco that the Marines were transported on?
Yeah.
Is that
Okay.
one?
Talking about Aliens too.
Yeah. The Sulaco. I've always wanted a big model of the Sulaco, and I don't want to spend $100 or plus to buy the model kit. And I saw this one. This is just one of the body parts that I printed last night for it.
Oh goodness.
Oh,
I mean, but look how detailed that is.
That's a resin print?
No, this is the FDM printer, but look how detailed it came out.
Wow, yeah.
Super good. I mean, this guy really took his time and really designed this well.
so that's quite smooth, is it?
Yeah, this is actually. I mean, to be honest, right now, if I were to spray some primer filler on this and give it a light sanding, this would be smooth as a baby's butt.
Wow.
It already is really smooth. And this is off my new printer, the Lego, not the resin, but the other. I bought Lego also makes FDM printers too, and I bought one from them. But yeah, I mean, it's amazing how this is the front of the part.
Oh, cool.
Super detailed there. Really nice.
You put the model companies out of business.
You know, it's been rumored that that's going to be the. Yeah, it's been rumored that maybe the new way of making models is instead of buying a model kit, you might just get a file and 3D print the file to build your model.
What are the fumes like with the printer operating? Is it bad?
No, while it's operating, it's not too bad because it's got a gasket on the cover when you put onto it, so it keeps it sealed. But when you open that thing up, it is bad. The fumes are very bad. You definitely have to have a respirator or a face mask on when you open up that thing because the smell it will knock on your ass.
Hi, Josh. How's it going?
To be in a well-ventilated area would be a very good idea. I have ventilation because I have my fan or my AC in here, so the AC is always running. But you need to be in some kind of ventilated room. You just can't do it with no ventilation. It will give you a massive headache. So I wear gloves and a mask because you don't want to get the stuff on your skin either.
Yeah, John. I had heard that Green Elephant funny card is a nice kit. 1/16 scale.
I look at it this way. The reason why I got the resin printer was on the occasion that I had a part that I wanted to print that had a really high detail to it that I know the FDM printer will not do, and it's for a personal build or something. I can use that to do the really fine detail parts, right? And then use the other printers to do the main body.
Who has the TV going in the background? I can hardly hear you guys because of that TV.
Not me.
I do. I'll turn it off.
Not me.
Turn the sound down.
Get with it.
I got a new station here, and it has all various racing on it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I was watching. I don't know. It was some rally, and it wasn't Africa, but it was some fucking dusty. I'll tell you.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, well, I don't know where it was, but man, it was wild. Now they got bike racing on here now. But they have quite a variety all day long Saturday.
Wow.
9% of this model is going to be with this kind of paint. All craft paint.
Yeah, if it works, why not use it?
Yeah, I mean it's a little more to work with. You got to take some more extra steps to make sure it does its job. But overall, price comparison, a lot better.
Yeah. Did you try any casting yet, John?
No, not yet.
No.
Oh,
No.
that
I gotta get a hot glue gun.
Before?
I need
To make the boxes.
No. Well, I make my boxes out of Lego blocks.
I
Lego.
was just gonna say a lot of
Yeah.
people use Legos. I was gonna
Yeah.
try just using Legos.
No, I was gonna use this stuff. The stuff here.
Yeah, that would probably, well, yeah, it's styrofoam, so you got to watch it might melt.
Oh, it's pretty
Yeah.
thick.
Yeah, I know, but it's still the heat gun. The heat from the glue gun might melt the center. I like Legos because you can build any size block you want,
Right.
and then
for
you
casting?
and then no, while you build the box to do your resin, you'll make your mold, and it
Oh, yeah.
doesn't. You don't have to. Some people will do like a great big slab and put all their stuff on this in there and cast a whole bunch of things at one time. I don't like doing that. I like maybe 2 or 3 things at the most.
I'm gonna step away. I'm gonna go grab some Legos right now, actually, because there's something I wanted to try casting. I'll be right back.
But
Okay.
I
the
know
thing
a lot of
is, you
people
get
use
a
that.
handful of Legos, and I just break the boxes down after I'm done making the mold.
Well, Legos
See-
are awesome for making a good casting
Yeah, yeah.
box.
But you need the small cups. Let's see if I got any. I, okay, if I know where I'm at here. Where's the camera? Okay, see this mold is just made. That's a mold for tires. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, so what I do with the tire, I probably can't get one back in the mold, but anyway, it's they call these open face molds because one side is open. All right. So when you pour your resin into this mold, okay, when you pour your resin into there, the top
Yeah.
side is a rough side because it's the open side. All right. So
Right.
let me find it here. So you can see, I don't know how good quality you can see this, but whoops, where am I at? This is the top side. Well, this is the top side, so you can see it's kind of rough. But so that would be the inside of your wheel, right? Inside of the car. So you're not going to see that from outside. So I usually just take that and smooth that edge all off, so it ends up looking pretty decent. Now where am I at here? There's the good side, you see.
Ooh, that came out nice.
Yeah, oh yeah, they come out really nice. The other way you can do it is make a 2-piece mold. A guy I know in the States, Charlie Raleigh. He does a lot of fire department stuff, and he makes all his tires and wheels. He makes almost everything. If he doesn't make it if he doesn't cast it, he makes it out of brass.
Huh.
Oh, he's got so many fire trucks, and you look at them, and like all his chassis now are done in brass.
Wow.
Oh yeah, and like he makes fucking rear ends and tires and wheels, and he makes I bet you there's some of his fire trucks that are completely scratch built.
Wow.
Just amazing stuff. But I mean, he showed me different ways of casting tires and all that. But you need a digital scale. All right, Don.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need a digital scale. You need the small medicine cups that you can get at the drugstore. They usually come in a package of about 100,
Right.
and they're about the size of a shot glass.
Yeah. Yeah.
You need those, and then what I usually try and use is like sometimes you get these fruit cups. They're plastic. They have fruit in them and that,
Yeah.
They were
Yeah.
nice.
like individual servings. I keep them, and what I do is I'll mix up the resin. The resin is usually done. Sometimes it's done 50-50, right? And
Okay.
sometimes, well, usually I think it's the rubber is done 50-50, I think, and the
Yeah,
resin.
usually it's 1-to-1 on the rubber.
Yeah, and the resin is done like 1 to 10.
Right.
So you
One
do,
part, like 10 parts.
yeah. So I I put so much in each little cup and so much in that cup, and the one part one I'll pour in the 10-cup one, then I'll stir it up. So,
Right.
but if you get too much in that little cup, you have to pour it into a bigger cup,
Yeah.
and just to stir it up, because it does take a little bit to get that stirred up completely.
Yeah, if you
Right.
get that if you get
Right.
that ratio wrong, it will not cure properly.
Yeah, that's I've had that go weird too. You know.
Yeah, so have I. I do some. I have done some casting myself on to get replacement parts for some of my model builds.
Yeah. Well, that's why I bought it, because there's always something in a kit that you say, "Geez, I'd like to have another one of these." You
Well,
know.
on my kit, I had to do the USS Defiant from Star Trek. I wanted the nacelles or the Buzzard collectors to glow, and I ended up destroying one of them trying to hog out the plastic. So I actually went in and I took the good one, and I made a casting of it, and then I did a casting in clear, so I could replace the Buzzard collectors with clear ones, and it actually worked pretty well.
Oh yeah, right. I've
That was
got
my
clear.
first time trying casting.
Yeah, I've got the clear stuff, but I've never used it yet, and I probably should try it because it's probably no good now.
It's from
Well,
my
it only
experience.
has a lifespan for so long.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
My experiences with that stuff is it works, but it can be temperamental
Yeah.
that I've run into.
But I've had stuff like the rubber go bad, and it just like it doesn't cure, and it's like, oh Jesus! Then you got to dig the part out, and you got to wash it all off, and oh,
Well, what do
you
you,
know.
Steve? What do you use for your mold making? What is it? The umu stuff?
No, it's smooth on.
Oh, yeah, I think it's also called, or is it umu? I think I got smooth on.
I got
That stuff lasts not very long.
No, I used the resin is called Smooth Cast 305,
Okay, I've seen
and
that.
the other stuff is just it's just called Smooth On. Smooth On Mold Max 30.
Is it coming in a blue and yellow container?
Yeah.
Yep.
No, not this one. This one
Oh.
comes in a great big container, and it's got two little smaller containers to mix in with this.
Oh, okay.
Like
The
it's
one I
mixed
get is
with-
one that has the blue and the yellow A and B parts.
Oh, yeah, that's for the resin.
No,
Right?
that's for the making the mold.
Okay. Well, mine are blue and yellow for the resin.
Huh.
And for the mold, it's just a big container
Let's see.
like that.
Oh, okay, yeah. I've never used the Mold Max. I use the other stuff, which
Right.
doesn't have a very long shelf life at all.
Yeah, this stuff seems to be pretty good. And it comes with the Jesus. I got one order. I got it, and the other side of the box was kind of looked like it was leaking or something. And I opened it up. The whole lid had come off the container.
Oh no!
What a mess.
Oh yeah. Oh,
I
God, yeah.
bet.
That is a major mess.
Well, what it looked like to me, it looked like somebody maybe when they were packaging it, they dropped it on the floor, so the rim of the lid split.
Oh shit! Yeah, and then it just leaked out once it was packed.
Yeah, once it was packed and it was shipped, moving around, it leaked out. So I knew as soon as I got it, I said, this is a mess inside. So I opened it up and took pictures, and I emailed the company the place I bought it from in Quebec, and they sent me a replacement.
This
So
is
that's
I use this stuff for my clear. It's called Amazing Clear Cast 2-part.
Oh, you could
Okay.
get that at Michael's. You
Yeah.
could get that at Michael's. Yeah.
Yep. And I'll tell you what, this is what I use to make my Buzzard collectors, and it came out really good. I mean, there was like almost no bubbles in
Yeah.
casting or anything. It actually works really well. And this stuff, I had to heat it up a little bit because it get a little more, pourable. But
Is it called?
Yeah,
You say it's called Easy Cast?
amazing. No, it's called Amazing Clear
Okay.
Cast High Gloss.
Yeah. This is the stuff I got. I haven't used it yet.
I was gonna buy that one actually. I was looking on Amazon. And I was gonna pick that one up, and then I ran across this at Michael's.
Yeah, I got this at Michael's actually.
Yeah, Michael's.
Yeah,
They
they-
got a lot of stuff for casting
Oh,
in there.
yeah. Damn expensive. That's the worst about them. They've got lots of stuff, but you wait for their coupons. They don't have many model kits down here, they don't have any paint at all. Although I
no,
did pick
here-
up,
Oh, this is.
I did
no paint
get some
here
little
either,
bottles
Mike.
of Tester's
Ooh.
paint.
Yeah, they had
Those
no
are
paint
nice.
here either, Steve.
Yeah.
I was
Well, they
there
got
a couple days
they got
ago.
they got the bottle paint, the tester's
Yeah,
bottle
no,
paint.
no, not here. Nothing.
No.
Oh, Miguel, that's the stuff I have too. That's this.
They
I was
had
going to
three
see if this
models.
is
Three
the
models
Umu.
on the shelf. That was it.
Yeah, they probably got a dozen here.
Yeah,
All military.
I'm about to make me a mold. I went down and snagged some Legos.
Yeah, the silicone rubber. That's the Umu 30. That's what I use for my mold
Well,
making.
with
But
that
this stuff
many
has a
kids,
short life.
Miguel, I'm sure you have Lego.
Mopar nut.
He
Mopar
throws
nut.
Legos.
The carburetors, they're from Shapeways.
Oh, Shapeways they got a lot of nice stuff.
Yeah, some art supply stores, they sell the mold stuff too.
And sometimes they're actually in they're actually throttle bodies, making this thing fuel injected. I wouldn't want to ride in it.
I got that blue stuff you put in the microwave, and you're gonna make a mold out of that. I haven't tried it yet though.
You mean
That's
this
from
stuff?
Green Stuff, the company.
Yeah.
Talking about
Does
this
it?
stuff?
Yeah,
I've seen that stuff.
It
Actually, it
works.
looks like it works pretty good.
It does. It brings out all detail.
Oh, nice.
So,
what do you
Rick,
use? Mini putt?
Huh? It's
Do you
mil-
use that mini putt or whatever it's called?
Millie
I
Putty?
usually
Or,
Millie put it. Where did it go? Yeah, I use Millie.
yeah,
Well, when I
I
can
thought
find
so.
it, I use Millie putty.
Yeah.
This right
It's
here.
pretty hard to do tires with that stuff though.
Not really.
No?
Nah.
All right, Rick, you said you use this stuff. What? Give me the ins and outs of it. Give me the.
That's nice and easy. That's basically, I believe, a 1-to-1 ratio. So put it in. Take a couple of like Dixie cups
Mm-hmm.
and make a measured mark of whatever depth you want the stuff to be at. Like, say you want an inch of one inch of the other, just mark an inch from the bottom, and then just pour till you get to both lines. Make sure they're equal, and just stir them together. And just make sure when you're stirring them that there's no like color streaking in it. It has to be one solid color, which I think is going to be light, very super light purple when you're done. But make sure it's
Hey Chris,
very
did
well
you
stirred.
Chris,
And
did you
just
see
pour it.
the Chucky Monsters video?
No. What I missed?
Well, he had two. I'll tell you a story. He had two containers, one with water, one with thinner, and he was about to put the decals on his car.
Oh no!
But
No.
TK cleared everything on it. And guess where he put his decals in?
Oh
Oh
no!
Thinner.
no!
Oh. As
Oh,
soon as you said he
ow.
had one that was thinner and one that was water, and he was about to put decals on, I knew.
Yeah,
You didn't have
you
to
knew
say
how that was
anything,
going to
though.
go.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that though? You know, a beautiful
Oh.
paint job, the best paint job he ever did, and he put
Hey.
the decals in the wrong chemical.
I
Damn.
would be beyond pissed. Oh my god! I would just,
Yeah.
I would put the model up. I'm done. That's it. I'm finished.
I would be embarrassed to post a video that way though. To tell everybody, to be honest with you.
Oh my god, that's bad.
What?
Now this bike is coming along pretty good, Rick. I like it.
Hey
It's looking
Miguel,
good, John.
Yes, sir.
what are you going to cast?
I'm gonna cast this little part right here.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I've done some parts that small before.
Yeah, I just wonder though. You're going to use that plastic Lego base. I wouldn't use that.
School me.
Now, you got to have the part you're going to cast because it's going to be open on one side, right?
Yeah, I'm
Like
gonna cast it so that the open side is down.
Right. Okay. So the thing is, you really need to glue that down to a flat surface. Because if you just set it there, when you pour the rubber in, it's going to float.
I'm gonna pour the rubber in first, and then I'm gonna push it down into the rubber.
Oh, okay.
That was my plan, but
Yeah, well-
I mean, I
You
understand
guys are-
what you're saying. It might be
Yeah.
better to glue it down so that the flat side is down to the surface, and
Yeah.
then pour the rubber on top of it. Then
Yeah.
once the rubber sets, pull it all up and then flip it over, and then
Pop
I'll
it
have-
out.
yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
Miguel, if you ever do a two-part mold, make sure that you put in like a piece of tubing to the part and the outside of the mold, so that way you have a pour area to pour the resin into.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep.
You really won't need much rubber there for that mold.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Oh,
I
no.
wasn't figuring I would need more than. I mean, you can see this little channel that I have.
Yeah,
I figured,
that's right. Yeah,
that would be more than enough. Probably too much, but
yeah.
Yeah, that would
actually,
probably, yeah.
I might even be able to just like half it. See?
Yeah, but see, then you're getting into mixing up a little tiny quantity of stuff. It's hard to well, if you're doing 50-50, it might not be too bad. But that's not very big. What I usually do is when I make my molds, I always try to make more than one.
Uh huh.
Same as when I'm casting. I always make enough stuff that when I'm pouring the resin, if I have extra resin left over, I have another mold that I can pour it into.
Right.
Make greeblies out of that. Like like a greebly mold.
You know what I could do is I could take a piece of styrene, flat styrene, glue it down to the flat styrene, and then build a little dam around it.
Well, the problem with styrene, when you put the resin in, it's gonna heat up, right?
Well, it's the rubber that's going to go in.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, the rubber won't heat up. I don't think.
Not it heats a little bit, but not bad.
No.
It's
Yeah, and
not
that
like
piece
the,
is
the resin.
that piece is pretty small, so it wouldn't amount to anything anyway.
I
The
wonder.
bigger the
I'm
piece, the hotter it gets.
gonna check. I'm gonna check my parts bin and see if I've got anything I could use to like a little.
See
Little
that
bad.
blue stuff that I have that you put in the microwave would work good for that small part that Miguel.
Put mine in water.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I was gonna ask if you could do that. If you could put it in water, other than a microwave.
Yeah, I put mine in water and just turn it up, put it on the stove, turn it on, leave it alone.
Oh yeah. Okay. I still got it in the packets. I haven't even tried it yet.
It's
Oh.
good stuff. Trust me, it works real good.
All this time it took me to mask all that off just to give it one quick paint job. Oh my lord! I'll spend all this time masking, and they'll take about less than 5 minutes to rip it all off.
There's a guy on YouTube, and what he does the model cars, and he masks all his chrome, and he airbrushes all the chrome around the windows, the side trim, the badges, everything. But he masks everything off.
Wow!
And I said, how long does it take you? Oh, 5 or 6 hours.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah, with all that chrome,
Sure.
that's about a 5-6 hour job. I mean, it's beautiful when it's done, but that's a lot of masking.
Well, he just did the Hornet, Hudson Hornet
Yeah,
kit, and you know how much chrome that thing has.
that has a lot of chrome to it.
And he just masked all of it off.
Oh my lord, that's
Oh, yeah.
tedious.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
that is.
rewarding, but it's tedious.
He does that with the interior panels too. You know, there's
Oh, wow.
chrome trim inside the interior panels and all that stuff.
Yeah. Wow,
He
that's
does that too.
dedication.
Well, everybody
Well,
has
yeah.
their own different technique, I guess.
True.
Yeah, but now he's so burned out, he hasn't been building for the last year now. I wonder
Yeah,
why.
Well, now, I
I'd
could-
be
got
burned out
burnt out.
too.
I got burnt out
I'd
when I
be
was
burned
doing
out
my,
doing something like that.
my Klingon D7 Chronos 1 model. That thing had so much masking to it because it had all different shades of green and everything.
This thing on the back, Rick, I'm gonna put that as Kenny Apple Red too.
Oh, that's gonna be
This thing
sharp.
here.
What is that?
That's the whole the bike straight.
Oh, sweet. Okay, that looks. Yeah, that'd be good in candy apple red. That's gonna also
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing it this week, so let your friend know sometime this week.
Okay. Oh, Russ. Yeah, I talked to Russ yesterday actually. He just did a video.
The guy from UK,
Oh,
the guy from UK,
Julian.
Julian. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's gonna be on the live stream tomorrow. That I do.
Oh, okay. I'll mention it to him then.
Yeah, because I'll message him tonight and everyone else tonight. for
Hey,
the live
Steve,
stream.
you know Keller, right?
Who?
Jim Keller.
Oh, Jim Keeler. Yeah, I know who you mean.
Keeler, yeah.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
anyway, yeah. Yeah, he used to write
No,
for.
it's not-
Well,
I was talking to him last night.
oh, yeah. I know who he
Yeah.
is. I don't really know him, but
Yeah, he was going to come on here, but I guess he was kind of busy.
yeah,
He,
maybe you
he turned
forgot.
80 years. He turned 80 years old, eh?
Wow. Well,
Yeah.
I guess I'm 67, so and I remember seeing him in the old model car magazine. I think it was.
Oh yeah. Well, he
Yeah.
worked for Revell for a little while too, eh?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I
He
think
did that
he
cool. He did
Dodge
that
Fever.
cool funny car.
Miguel, why you tease us with food on the frickin' hangout, eh? Thanks.
Must be supper time.
Oh, son of a mother. Guess what?
John,
I gotta take
Just a
my
little
Yeah.
apart.
pasta, you don't mind.
what time is it there right now?
It's 2:09 here.
Damn it.
PM?
Why?
Because
It's
here
two.
it's 11:11.
It's 2:03 here. No, it's 3:10. It's all right.
Yeah, you're an hour ahead of me, Steve.
Right. Right.
I gotta take my airbrush apart and clean it. Damn it.
Yeah. So it's 3:10 here. We didn't get much rain last night.
Well, we got a lot here.
Yeah, well, we were supposed to get that big storm, but we got
Oh,
lucky,
we
I
did.
guess.
We did.
Yeah. We
We
got
had
rain,
frickin'
but
Our
We had
roof was
75 mile an
shaking.
hour winds, and our trampoline blew onto one of our cars
oh,
and
wow.
screwed it all up.
Oh, that's not good.
What,
Where are
your
you
wife's
at?
car?
I'm in the Midwest, Omaha, Nebraska.
Oh, okay. Well, you had nothing to do with the hurricane then.
No.
We get some pretty high winds here too in Santa Rosa. Oh, this airbrush is really need to be cleaned.
They put a steel roof on our building last year or the year before. I live on the top floor, so I hear everything coming on that roof.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I should wear my glasses for this. I can see what I'm doing. That would be smart, wouldn't it?
Well, I didn't want to.
Miguel, it seems like these headset works pretty good for $50.
Yeah, cool.
Would you get a new headset, John?
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, yeah. Can't use the mic because it has a microphone cord and headphone cord. And my laptop
Oh.
only has one outlet.
Oh yeah. You need
Yeah.
like I have for my computer. I have one of those adapters you can plug in that
Yeah.
gives you like 4 extra ports.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, it should have come with a little cord, John, that lets you plug both of them into one
No, it
cable.
doesn't. No, it doesn't. I went through the box because that's what I thought too. But no, it didn't.
Hmm.
And it says it's a gaming headset. And my son can't even use it on the PS4 because it's got two wires, two plugs.
You know.
Well,
don't
you can
clean
get
your
those little
airbrush.
adapter cords for like $3.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
at Walmart.
Walmart, Best Buy,
Target.
Okay.
any place that sells like audio stuff.
So I just plugged the two in the one thing, and then one goes into the laptop,
Yep.
and then it'll still work.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I'll do that then.
I made the sad mistake of not cleaning my airbrush out good enough the last time I used it, and I'm paying for that price now.
You're gonna have to soak it.
I can't even get the damn.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there it goes. Oh my god. I had
Like
to
the
pull that
auto
out.
air or the wicked colors, Rick. If you paint them, you better clean the airbrush right away because it's just like a latex.
Oh.
It's like a plastic coating right on your needle.
Yeah, I actually another one that works like that is the Stynol Res primer.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You
Yeah.
got to clean your airbrush well after that because that Stynol Res
Stack it
will
up
gum it
neatly
up.
by the trash cans for now. Thank you.
I love Stynol
I
Res.
do,
to
but
spray
I don't
it,
want you
but
to hand them to me. Put them in a Ziploc or something.
I don't like how it messes up your airbrush sometimes.
A lot of people use that to me surface primer.
Yeah,
For
but it's
primer.
expensive. God.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's like $16 a can here. here
It's
in
gone. It's
Canada.
gone up. It used to be. I think I bought one once and I paid like $7 for the can, and now it's
Huh.
over $10. And I'm like,
Yeah.
and you get it's only like this big of a can. I'm like, no, that's.
This is what I get.
Oh yeah, yeah. I got that.
Layout,
Yeah, this.
yeah,
Yeah,
like 16
this.
bucks.
This is the. I got one of those. It's
I
the
I got
just
lighter
that.
primer.
I just found out something that extra thin Tamiya glue. It's the
Yeah.
same as the airbrush cleaner from Tamiya. It's the same stuff.
Hmm, is
Paul
it?
was
Are you sure about that?
talking about that. Yeah, Paul was
Are
talking
we?
about that earlier.
Which one? Wait a minute, John. So I have. Where did I put it at?
This bottle
Right here.
here, Rick, the
Yeah.
light green lid. It's
Yeah.
the same as the airbrush cleaner from Tamiya. That's
Are you
what
talking
Paul
about?
was saying.
Are you talking about the kind that the X something? I have a container over here somewhere. Oh, right here. X20A.
I don't know what the number is, but it just says airbrush cleaner from Tamiya.
Let me see if this is. Oh no, this is different. This is to me a thinner, not the airbrush cleaner.
Yeah, it's just the airbrush cleaner. It's the same stuff.
Oh wow. Well,
That's
shoot, if
what
I
Paul
want it,
was saying. That's
so
what
if I
Paul
want
was saying.
extra thin, I just have to go get some Tamiya airbrush cleaner and use that for my
Yeah,
Tamiya glue. I
yeah.
did not know that.
Because you figure out that container, you will get like 6 jars of this, easy,
Yeah,
of one big bottle of that.
I'm gonna buy that then because honestly, I do go through my Tamiya extra thin quite frequently, so that would actually be cheaper. Well, who was it
Now
that
I
was
thought this
telling
was
me?
a little different than the other one, but it doesn't work too bad. I like it.
Oh yeah, I've got both. I got Tamiya extra thin and then the extra thin fast drying.
Well, this one here from I tried to order it here in Canada. You can't even get it.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
I think wasn't it you were telling me, John, that the accelerant, like the accelerant for the super glue, is just the gas treatment stuff.
yeah.
Yeah,
The kicker, the
yeah.
kicker.
I told Russ that, and he was like, he goes, that's why it smelled familiar because whenever he sprayed the kicker, he said it reminded him of something we didn't know what it was. And I said, well, John said it was just the gas
Yeah, the
treatment. He
same.
goes, that's why it smells
It's got
familiar.
the same smell. It's got the same
Yeah,
smell. Yeah.
I thought that. You know what? The first time I used it, it was the same thing for me. I thought I smelled it before, but I couldn't place where. And when
Yeah.
you mentioned that, I'm like, oh shit, yeah, that's about right.
It's like that decal set saw. It smells like vinegar to me.
It is.
Decals, yeah, it does actually a little bit,
A
like
little bit.
diluted white vinegar.
Oh, the set, the Michael set.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like diluted white vinegar is what it smells like to me.
That's
yeah.
probably what it is.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, that's like a lot of people selling wiring for the motors for the cars and the trucks. There must be a place that they're getting it in bulk to
Oh yeah,
sell it to the individual.
oh
Talking
yeah.
about one
Yeah,
of
you can
these
buy it. You buy it on Amazon.
Now, I got
Protect.
the spark plug wires.
Whoops.
Yeah, but I mean,
I,
you
I
can buy it. It's called wire wrap.
yeah,
Oh,
that's what I got.
wrapping wire.
I'll
Yeah.
show you.
Yeah. Used to get it at
I,
Radio Shack till they went
I
out
think
there.
my brush was a little bit dirty than my needle.
Yeah, I still got some of the stuff from Radio Shack.
Are you talking about? Oh man,
this one here.
Yeah,
yeah,
There's 1,000 feet of it.
yeah.
yeah.
I'll never use that in my lifetime.
I got
I
that.
think you're going to have a hard job sorting it out.
Actually, John,
Yeah.
what I did with what I had the same one you do, and what I did was I'll show you. I'll move my camera. I 3D printed um, these spool holders and
Oh
separated
yeah.
all those wires from that
Oh,
bundle you just
cool.
showed, and
Yeah.
I stuck them to my airbrush station, and all I gotta do is just pull it down to get my wire out that I need, and I added on these little tubes to run the wire down, so I can just pull it down like that as I needed it.
Oh, that's cool.
But I'll tell you
Yeah.
what, my wife had, my wife and I were out in front of my house. She had one end of the strand. I had the other end of the strand, and we were undoing it up the sidewalk in front of my house
Huh.
to get it unstranded. People walking by
But,
going, "What are y'all doing?"
well, that's a lot easier, cheaper than getting it from Radio Shack or the source or whatever store
Oh
it
yeah.
is.
I
Yeah,
didn't even know if you can
I
buy
order
it from
mine
them anymore.
online. I get my online the wrapping wire, and I get the whole roll of different colors. I've got like a red, black, white, and green for if I'm doing like flashing lights and solid lights, and I distinguish which one's which by using the colored wires, so I don't get them all mixed up. Because I can't if they're all red and black, I get kind of fouled up.
I think I got that from eBay. I paid $9 for it, free
Yeah,
shipping.
I've seen them on
Yeah,
Amazon.
yeah. I get well. I don't even shop eBay anymore. All my stuff's Amazon. I don't. I stopped shopping eBay. I had too many
Bad
too many
experiences.
alerts from eBay saying, "Oh, did you purchase this item for $25 or $40?" No, on my card, on my bank card. Like I'll get a notice saying approvement of purchase. It's like I never bought that. Someone got into my
Yeah, and then
eBay
they'll
account.
want you to click on your eBay, and then that's when they got you.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
stopped shopping eBay because I had so many problems with people getting into eBay and buying shit with my card number. And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna stop shopping eBay now. That's not cool. And besides, honestly, at eBay's prices, I don't know. I think Amazon's better
Yeah,
at this point.
like eBay, like the shipping charges are it's crazy because they had paint on there, model car paint, and the bottle itself was $9. The shipping was $30, and then they can send you a
What?
whole model kit for the same price with the same shipping. Now,
Oh
how's that
hell,
possible?
that's bull. I'm like, no,
Yeah,
no, 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 no.
no.
So who's making the money off the shipping? Must be the
The
guy
seller.
that's
Probably the
sending it. The seller.
yeah, probably the
Yeah, the seller.
person. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. They'll probably
Yeah.
say, "Well, you're paying for my meal, because I have to go to the post office for you."
Yeah, right.
You know, I used to sell on eBay years ago. I actually had an online store, and I sold. I used to buy things from Japan. Like they were Japan was for a while were selling. They were called Futura. They were miniature starships. They were really highly detailed, and only you could buy them in Japan. Well, I was buying them in bulk, and I was breaking them into sets, and I was selling them individually. And I'll tell you what, my shipping, like I had a guy buy the entire set one night. My shipping for him was like $10. It's like so I don't get when these people start charging you $30 and $40 shipping and handling. It's like where the fuck are you getting that?
Yeah.
That's not even right. I mean that's $10 that is going to the shipping and the rest going in your pocket. It's like
Yeah.
no. I
Yeah.
mean, if you
Well, I
want to
mean,
charge that much for the part, for the item, fine, charge it, but don't kill you on shipping.
I had it once that a guy was complaining, well, I have to go to the post office, I have to put gas in my car, and
oh
I gotta
yeah.
have something to eat. And I says, well, what the hell are you selling for then?
So
See,
he
that's
was
the thing is most people don't pay attention to shipping charges. They just look at the
no,
price of the item they're buying, so they think they're getting a better deal. They're more likely to buy it. So people will offset the loss of what the selling price is by charging more for shipping.
true. It's like wait a minute, I'm paying for your gas, your food. It's like what? No, I don't think so. Not this time.
Well, I sell stuff, and I don't. I just charge whatever the shipping is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You know, I mean, I got to go to the store, and I got to get a box, and I got to wrap the parcel all up, and I got to weigh it, and to get the price for shipping and all that stuff. But
yeah.
I just say, what the hell?
yeah,
I mean, in all best honesty, you'll have more repeat customers if you just sell it for a decent price than you will if you try to price gouge on the shipping and handling. Just sell it for a
That's right.
normal, decent price, and
Well, I'm
it'll be
trying
coming
to
back to
sell
you.
stuff off now, so I just got too
well,
much stuff.
when's that Nova coupe coming out, Steve?
I don't know. They posted. Where'd they post that? Somewhere.
On Facebook.
No,
Dave,
Facebook. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
model car.
Dave had. I got pictures of the same pictures that was posted, but I don't know. It's like everything else. It's a big process. Like they got to check and make sure everything's right. Even then, they won't get it all right. See, that's the big problem when they're dealing with a foreign country. Their interpretation of what you tell them to do is not the same as what you would see. You
Yeah,
know,
Yeah.
True.
That's how things get muddled up a bit. But I think they're doing pretty good. I can't wait till the other company there. Geez, I can't forget their name,
Atlantis.
but yeah,
Atlantis.
they're bringing out that Moon Eyes Dragster.
Oh,
Yeah.
Atlanta's models. I like their
Yeah,
kits. They got some nice kits.
yeah.
Yeah. Mopar nut on the chat. He just got the green elephant, the
Oh yeah,
1/16 scale funny car.
yeah,
That's a nice kit from what I've seen.
yeah. Dave has them or had them. I don't know if he's
They're
still
bringing
got
out
them.
Moon Eyes dragster. What?
Yep.
What? What kind of
Well,
dragster? Like a funny car or?
no, no, a dragster like back in the be
The
it
rail. It's a
early
rail.
'60s.
Okay.
Yeah, early '60s, late '50s.
All right.
Yeah. The yellow one.
Yeah, yeah.
Be nice if they came with the trailer, with the box and trailer. That'd be nice.
I don't know. Yeah, they could make a trailer, I suppose.
Yeah.
I know I've got the what do you call it? The parts pack trailer,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
and I got well, I mean, I got the parts pack engine, so I could basically build one now
Right.
if I want to.
Come out there.
That's a bunch of that stuff I got to sell on my for sale list, but I better start selling this stuff. They start selling the parts packs, I won't be able to sell this stuff.
Ah,
There it is. There, the parts pack one.
all right.
Sorry about
Yeah.
losing my head, but wasn't attached to my shoulders, guys.
What's that for?
That would be
Oh, the Moon Eyes?
What is that?
That would be
Yeah.
Is that a dragster?
yeah.
Full dragster?
Oh, that comes in. Is that just a?
No,
Oh,
this
okay.
is the Revel original parts pack from the '60s.
Wow.
Yeah,
Nice.
they had a couple different ones. There's this one here that's molded in red.
Now you said that's only a parts kit. That's not a complete model, correct?
No,
Where's
all
it?
you get here is a chassis.
Oh, okay, I see. Cool.
Same
though.
as the other one. All you get there is a chassis. Well, you get the seat with the other one. You do get the decals with the other one. And
Nice.
this is the same as the red one, but it's molded in chrome.
Wow. Ooh, nice chrome.
Yeah. Um, yeah, that's another one there. That's pretty much it. But I have two other parts. This is the T Roadster frame.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
And how old? And those kits are what you said, 1960s?
Oh yeah, they've been in the 1960s.
Wow.
And that's another one there. This is one they had for
That was
interiors.
a big thing in the '60s, Rick.
Oh yeah,
Wow. I
There's
didn't
an
know that.
interior
That's
one.
cool though.
yeah.
Very looks really detailed. Looks on the console there.
And
That's
this
like
is,
there used to be a place called Auto World.
Yeah, they're still there. They're still online.
Yeah, but it's totally different from the back in the day. They had their
Oh, okay.
own tools, everything at one
Oh,
time.
okay. Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah,
Yeah, I shop Auto World. I mean Auto World. The one I
it's
shop
almost
at-
like Micro Mart. You know, Micro Mart specializes in hobby tools and whatnot. Well,
Never heard
Auto
of that.
World was specializing in scratch building things on the cars and whatnot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
I better start trying to sell those.
Oh my god. Oh, there's so much crap coming on my airbrush right now. It's not funny.
I think that's the biggest problem, Steve, is that they say limited edition and then people buy them left and right. And
Yeah.
then meanwhile, they come out again. But
Yeah.
that's a chance you're taking, right?
Well, it's like my friend Don. He's got a bunch of stuff he wants to sell, and I've been trying to sell it for him. But like he's got that for sale.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he got that one for sale. He's got this one for sale. Now these aren't complete kits, so I mean, there's parts missing and all that, but I told him, I said, you know, the bodies alone are worth $30. You know, we've got all kinds of stuff here. Left it at the
I
house.
bet. He hasn't
So,
been building it in a while too, eh?
no, but he had a lot of stuff.
I
He got a lot of stuff from a guy at work that he works with. That's where
but
he
he
got all
did.
these from.
He already even built when I lived in New Brunswick.
No, he doesn't really build anything. Don doesn't have a lot of time for stuff, really. He
Oh
just
yeah.
doesn't have the time. No, you know, it's well, it's like me. He's. I was to his house and I can't believe it. He got downstairs. He's got his office, which is probably 12 by 12, and it's full of boxes of model kits. And all the shelves and cases he's got have got model kits in the boxes in them. He's got a few built ones. And then in his family room, there's model kits everywhere. Everywhere.
Wow, he's got more model kids than I do that are still
Oh,
boxed.
he's got stuff on his floors and it's just
I bet he
unbelievable.
doesn't have as many as Miguel does.
No, I don't think anybody does, do they?
Don't pick on
I don't have
Miguel.
that many.
Yeah, right.
Well,
Pull
Miguel.
out.
I've seen your
Did you-
stash, Miguel.
Did
Yeah, I
you
seen
see
it too.
Did you see that guy that bought almost 2,000 kits?
No.
Andy from Andy's Hobby Headquarters.
Oh yes, Andy. I've watched him a couple of times. How much? What did he buy?
Almost 2,000 kits.
Oh my god, that's a lot of kids.
Well,
Yeah.
I guess it depends what he bought. Old stuff, new stuff.
It's all
Oh,
old stuff.
it's mixed. It's kind of mixed. A lot of aftermarket stuff too, eh, Steve?
Oh,
You know,
yeah,
from the old days.
you have to have a good market to resell it.
Boy, he's just selling out of the store. He's not putting it online.
Oh yeah.
From what I
Well, still,
heard.
still, you'd have to have a big market though.
Oh yeah.
You
I
know,
would love to
2,000
go
kits.
see his store.
Well, he's going to sell. He said, for example, a kit that would normally sell for like $120, he's going to sell it for like $80 to $90.
Yeah. Well,
Cool.
he's making his money back, so.
Well, yeah, I mean it's a business. He's running a business, so he.
No,
he
but I mean
invested-
he's making his money back, and he's got a low enough price that he can move it quick enough.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I would love to go to his store one of these days and just shop there.
Me too.
I always used to go. We used to go down to NNL East, and there's a hobby shop not too far from where we used to go. And I bet you he had stuff in his window display, and the color on the boxes was faded away
Oh yeah, from the sunlight.
from the sunlight.
Yeah.
I mean, he had big spaceships there, and all you could just kind of just barely see. It was like looking through a fog. All you could see, oh yeah, there's a spaceship there. I see it. But you go in the store, man, he has. I mean, you just kind of weasel your way along through the aisle, and I mean, just oh man, he had everything in there. He had RC cars, paint, resin, you name it, he had it. Holy Jesus!
Wow.
That was a
I
crazy
call it.
spot. High Tech.
Yeah,
High Tech. That was the name
I
of
don't
the
know
store.
I went once to a warehouse and the guy had probably about 10,000 kits
Yeah,
altogether.
yeah.
And what he does, he goes to every show, and if he likes everything that's on your table, he'll buy the whole table
Oh my
before
god.
anybody has a chance to buy anything from the people that are selling.
It'd be a good place to be a seller.
Yeah.
So I went to that
Sure.
warehouse, and the guy is very unorganized. He has no clue what he has.
Oh, you see, that's not good. You got to at least if you have that many model kits and you're selling, you need to be organized. You got to know what
Yeah,
your stock is.
no, he's not very organized at all.
That's not good. You got to know what your stock is.
Well, that's like Dave, the guy I buy my kits from. I mean, you say, what do you have, Dave? Do you have a list? No. What do you want? You know? So I go around and I get to ask all the guys I sell to, what do you guys want? They tell me. I send the list to Dave. He says, well, I have this, I have that, but I don't have the rest of them. Okay, that's a waste of time, you know.
Huh.
I asked him the other day, how many of the Mobius pickup trucks does he have? Well, which ones do you want? I said, well, send me a
that's-
fucking list so I know.
Yeah, I mean, even when I was selling on eBay and I had a very small stock that I was selling, I still kept track of everything I had in stock, so that way
Yeah.
I knew what I was selling.
Yeah.
You have to. I mean, it's like I made the mistake one time of not updating my stock on what I was selling, and a guy bought one of my ships. And when I went to go to my stock to pull it out, I realized I was out of stock on it, so I had to sell him mine
Yeah.
just because he already paid for it. So I just sold him the one off my shelf, cleaned it up, put it in a box, and sold it to him. Didn't tell him it was out of stock. And then my girlfriend, I think about 2 weeks later, found it and bought it for me and gave it to me from Father's Day or something. I was like, oh, it was a Voyager ship, you know. But it was like, hey, the guy bought it, so it's like I'm not gonna say here's your money back. I'll just sell him mine. That way, I keep a customer.
Yeah. Well, no. Sometimes I've done that a couple times.
Yeah, you have to sometimes. I mean,
I did that. I had the resin Jimmy Flintstone van, the 60. I don't know what it was, 64. It's the same as the Dodge, the little red wagon. Only it was a van. I had bought two of them, and all of a sudden, a couple of guys wanted them. So I said, "Oh yeah, okay, I'll sell you them because I'll be going back to NNL East again. I'll pick them up." Well, I sold them to them. I never got, and that was 5 years ago. I haven't been back since. You know, they say you can order online, but yeah, that's the problem with ordering resin stuff online. You don't know what you're getting.
true.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, like as far as quality goes.
Yeah, especially me where I'm in Canada. I mean, it's not like I can go down to the store and take it back. You know,
Yeah,
Well,
I've
that's
seen.
great, Colin.
and he does this. I think it's a '62 Chev van, and I think he's same thing as the Ford van, but they're like around $60.
What, Flintstone?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Dodge van was only when I got the Dodge vans, they were only $10, and I think now they're running around 18 or 20. But you just get the body with them, you see.
Yeah.
You don't
Plus,
get
you
it.
don't know your quality. Like you say, you don't know what the quality's going to be like when you get the part or the
No,
model.
I mean his
I've
stuff
seen.
is supposed to be pretty decent, but
Well,
still.
that's like that 3D printing stuff, Steve. Like, I'd rather see it in front of me because every 3D print stuff is different.
Yeah,
That's right. Yeah, yeah.
Because
See,
I saw Iceman, I think his name is Joe or Josh or whatever, and he does motors and all that, and it's all 3D. I looked at the picture and I go, you gotta be freaking kidding me. I'm not paying that kind of money. I have to freaking waste 5 hours cleaning it.
no.
yeah. Well,
Hey, Festa. Festa
Hey, Festa.
subscribed to you, Rick.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
you, Festa. I appreciate that.
yeah, that's
I will
Colin.
check out your channel and give you a sub right back. Thank you so much.
That guy's named Colin. He's across the pond.
Oh, Festa.
Yeah,
You said Colin.
yep.
Okay. Hi, Colin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, one thing about 3D printing, the variables. There are so many variables with 3D printing. It's the variables can be your settings on your printer or your slicer program, your leveling or alignment issues. I mean, there's so many factors that can make or break a print, and not every print is consistent with its, as each part goes. So, yeah, it's like
Yeah, but that Iceman has quite a collection. But the thing is, like, once you see those lines, that throws me right off. Especially
me
if it's
personally.
detailed, and it's
Yeah,
very detailed. If you sand it, you're gonna lose all that detail that
yeah.
you put
yeah,
into it.
The key, my thing is if, and I have never, I mean, I don't sell my stuff, but like with Russ RC, it was on the live stream last week. I make him a lot of parts for his scratch builds, but usually what I do is I clean the parts up myself and I fill in. I try to eliminate some of the lines, but if you're selling to a customer, my thing is I would prime it and I would get all those lines out of there and make it nice and smooth before I sold it. That way he gets a good product because if he's got to work with it, you're not like you said, you're not going to want to pay for something you have to spend 5 hours cleaning it up.
Well,
That's
this
not.
guy Iceman, he does bodies too, and he charges $50 for the body. If you saw the body, you would turn your head and say, "No freaking way, no
Yeah.
freaking way."
I my thing is when I sell to people or even make for people, I want a good quality part going out my door to that person
Yeah,
that
yeah.
he's going to be happy with. Not be like, oh God, I don't. That's me. That's my personal preference.
Like this motor here is from Ron Olson.
Oh yeah, I know Ron Olson.
Okay.
Who
Now
is it?
this thing is well detailed.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's a 3D printed motor. That thing looks awesome.
Yeah, and it's
I
a
think-
full motor.
Yeah, it
13
looks
bucks.
I
13
think
for
if
that.
I got a 3D printer, that's
13 bucks.
Wow, that is,
13.
Yeah,
and that's
13.
gorgeous. What? That's the valve covers and the head,
Yeah.
everything.
Everything.
Wow,
Yeah.
dude,
The only
that's
thing you
nice.
have to do is get a transmission for it. That's it.
Sweet.
Yeah.
See, that's how you get customers. That's how you get repeat customers too. Is you do things like that. I mean, if I was buying an engine from him, I'd buy another one with that detail. That looks sharp.
Yeah.
See, here's another one that I painted up.
Oh, same person?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that is wow. The
Yeah, but he's
detail
out of
is
business
extraordinary.
now.
Really?
Didn't he pass away, John?
No, Ron Olson. No, he's still around. He's on Facebook.
You're thinking
Oh.
of Don's Light and Magic.
No, I'm thinking of Ross Gibson.
Oh yeah, Ross Gibson too.
That's what I'm
Don also passed away from Don's Light and Magic.
Yeah, Ross Goodson. He died like 8 years ago or something. Quite a while ago, anyway.
Yeah, I think Don just passed away. What, a couple of years ago?
What happened to Chevy Cheeseburger?
And Bob Burkett. He just passed away too. He was a very well known model builder.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I got his first name right. It could be Don Burkett. Somebody did a video on him. The last one he built.
Now my airbrush actually is clean through and through.
Do you use that juice to put on the tip of it, Rick, at all? From Badger?
No,
Needle
actually, I
juice or
just
whatever it's called?
no. If I want to lube up the needle, you mean?
Yeah, this stuff here.
Oh no, I don't use that. No, is it good?
Oh yeah. That way you don't have to clean it every time. This will
Oh,
make
so
the
what
needle
is it?
slide easier through the airbrush.
Does it
You
also
just put it on.
help?
Yeah, you just put it on the tip.
Okay. Does that also help
Don't-
eliminate the paint sticking to the tip?
Yeah, yeah.
What's it called again? Let me see the bottle.
It's called Badger Needle Juice.
Let me look. I'm gonna look that
Right
up
here.
real fast. Badger needle. Yeah, I'm gonna look that up real fast because I do want something to put on the tip of my needle so it helps stick.
Yeah, don't buy the Wada stuff because it'll jam up the needle.
Grab my hands on. I didn't know they actually made something like that.
I didn't know until somebody told me. And then if what I use is chapstick because it's beeswax. It's the
I
same
can see
stuff,
using. Yeah, I can see using that.
and you can use it to tighten your nozzle and all that because sometimes the air leaks.
Oh yeah.
So you just put a little bit of beeswax on the end.
Beeswax.
Beeswax.
Badger needle
Okay.
Okay. Oh, there it is. I see it. Badger airbrush lubricants.
Yeah,
That's not bad. It's only $8 for that bottle.
yeah, it's not bad, and you only use a little bit at the tip, about this much. From the tip.
They also have another one, Super Lube, but synthetic oil with
Don't
PTFE.
don't get that.
Don't get,
Don't
okay.
get that.
Don't get that one.
Yeah.
All right, I'm looking at this one then. I'm going to bring this up and put it in my cart so I can.
Because that super lube it gives you more of a film on it, and you don't want that. You just
No,
want
no.
something that'll slide in and out, in and out. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. Okay, add to cart. Oh, I got it in my cart. Thank you, John.
No problem.
Sweet. Nice. Same
Did
bottle,
you get
nice
any of
size.
these, Rick, yet? Did you get any of
No,
these?
I have not got any of those yet. I haven't gone to the dollar store lately. I need to
You
get
get
some of those.
you get two of these for $1. 2 packs of these.
The dollar
What
store,
are they?
right?
Yeah.
Sweet. I need to go to the dollar store and get some filters.
And there's
for the
100
3D
in each
printer.
one. There's 100 in each one.
That's
What do
helpful.
you use them for?
Oh, I clean your airbrush.
Oh,
Yeah,
The
I
I
need to
got
the
buy
the.
some.
tip or the where the needle is.
I bought me an airbrush cleaning kit for that.
Yeah, they're
Actually,
all right.
I use acetone to clean my the airbrush out when I do a when I do a field strip of the airbrush like I just did with mine now. Is I use
Oh yeah.
acetone and I clean it up, and uh, the crap that just came out of my airbrush right now was. I'm surprised it was still working. To be honest with you, I mean, a lot of stuff came out of it. It was like, oh my god, this stuff still works. Now it's beautiful. Now it's like, wow, we're
I
way
think
beautiful.
Miguel's going crazy, y'all.
Miguel,
Yeah,
you're
I'm
going
just goofing
crazy.
around. I'm just goofing around with my spare,
Hmm.
uh, what you call it, mold stuff.
You're
Miguel's
having
Miguel's playing too much. You got to cut him off.
Just, just like a lot of people say that you have to break down your airbrush all the time. It's not
no,
necessary.
no.
I,
I
I
learned.
I've I've had this Neo trigger one now 4 years. I haven't broke it down yet.
I think from what I was watching when I first started doing
Now, water.
airbrushing, is a field strip
Yeah,
should only be done maybe once a year, or like twice a year, maybe, depending on how much you use it and what you use going through the airbrush. But typically, as long as you give it a good cleaning after each use, you should be fine. But there should be no need to strip it like every time you use it, because that's just
no,
number one. You wear out the threads on the
yeah,
needle cover,
yeah,
and you'll snap
yeah.
it. I don't. This is the first time. This honestly, the last time I broke this airbrush down and field stripped it was probably almost a year ago.
Yeah.
And this, I haven't done it in almost a year. And yeah, it was pretty gunked up, but it's been working fine for a year.
Yeah, the Pache H is the easiest airbrush to clean. I find, anyways.
Yeah, I have. I think I have the patch. This is the patch I have. Is the
I got the
this one,
brick.
Yeah,
like that one. Yeah, and my cheap airbrush, my Harbor Freight, love it.
I got that one too.
Yeah, that actually works pretty darn good for for a cheap airbrush.
Yeah, it does. I think I
In
paid
fact,
$10 for mine. This one here.
yeah, yeah, same one. I was thinking of going back to there and getting another one and just maybe trying that as my primary for a while and see how it
I
works.
use
I
that
mean,
for my clear coats.
yeah, that's what I use that one for. That's why I bought that one is for doing
Yeah.
dull coat and clear coating, because that clear coat can really kind of muck up your airbrush.
Well, not only that, like if you use metallic paints and then you try to go to a solid color, if
Oh yeah,
there's just a
I bet you they're
little
getting
bit
another
of
one and just
metallic.
maybe
It's,
try that as my primary for a while and see how it works. I use that for my
uh,
cooker coats. Yeah,
someone's
Somebody
got
opened a
their
tab.
that's why I bought that one, is for doing
what's that?
dull coat and clear coating.
someone's got
Because that
their
clear coat can really kind of muck up your airbrush.
YouTube.
Somebody just, yeah, somebody just opened up a YouTube tab.
You try to go to a solid color.
Echoing really bad.
There's a just a
I'll bet you $1 it's Curb. Since he just walked away.
Yeah.
Are you the guilty party? I need a.
Well, yeah,
I like an
Rick, if you
airbrush.
can make something like that, like a jig for chassis and that, that'd be excellent because I think a lot of people could use something like that.
Yeah, no, it's
well, yeah,
yeah.
like if you can make something like that, like
Between me and Miguel, if he can
chassis and
design
that,
something,
that'd
I
be
can try to
excellent,
print it. We
because I
could
think a lot of
probably do
people
it.
use
Yeah.
something like that.
I wouldn't mind. Curb, turn off, mute your YouTube. Oh, that spray is so much better now. Oh my lord.
Like a brand new airbrush, huh?
Yeah, actually, it works like the day I bought it. Oh my god, I had a bad experience with this airbrush when I
For
first bought
fuck's
it.
sake.
Uh, I went down to Michael's and I found it there, and I bought one, and I brought it home and I opened it up, and when I opened it up, there was still paint that was dried on the inside of the paint bowl.
Somebody had used it and returned it.
Yep. So I went down there and I walked in, I put the airbrush on, I said, it's probably not your guys' fault, but you really should check return items. She was like, what do you mean? I said, open that up. This is a brand new item. She opened it up, she looked in it, she goes, oh wow. She goes, yeah, that was not checked. I said, I know, I bought it. So she went to the cabinet and pulled a brand new one out, and I said, let's open this one up. I want to make sure it's not used. And it was clear, but She was like, I'm so sorry. It's like, yeah, not your fault. Just you might want to remind your guys when they take returns just to really check to make sure they're not used or not, not cleaned up after being used. I don't
Yeah,
mind buying a used airbrush.
Colin uses that Badger needle juice too.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it. I'm actually gonna. I'll go to the next. No, well, the next order I got to do. I'm gonna pick some up and try it because it would definitely help me. Because I do a lot of airbrushing. But this is working so much better now. I'm trying to get this detail worked on this damn kit. Someone's calling.
I tell everybody I'm going live. Do not call me or text me.
Right.
What do? They call me and they text me.
I tried doing it with my work phone, but they don't listen to me. They call me anyway.
I always shut my phone off. They want to get a hold of me. They can't get a hold of me later.
Well, right now my phone is actually my webcam. So.
I wish I could turn my work phone off, but I'm like. All right.
It's some time to get somebody up, I guess. The alarm went off.
My wife set her alarm
that's my phone ring.
My wife, I get up 8 o'clock this morning and the alarm went off, and I'm like, I'm late for work. Wait a minute, it's Saturday. Never mind.
Yeah, I done that before. I thought one time when I was working in the steel company, I was so I thought I slept in. I show up at work, and everybody goes, "What the hell are you doing here?" I said, "Well, what time is it?" "Oh, 1 o'clock in the freaking morning." So of course I fall asleep, and they're trying to wake me up for my shift, and they couldn't even freaking get me up.
I've gotten as far as I've gotten up, gotten dressed, and my wife, like, she wakes up, she rolls over, and she goes, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm late for work. I'm like an hour late." She goes, "Honey, it's Saturday." Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Go back to bed. It's like, oh shit, Saturday. Okay, never mind. I had a friend of mine actually go as far as take a shower and start to leave for work before they get out in their car and realize what day it was. It's like, whoops. So well, at least you're up and showered and you have a whole day ahead of you.
I've never done that.
I haven't done it too often, but I've had my times.
What? Yeah, okay. Yeah? No, I'm on the internet. The Nitronet.
Gets to where a man can't even get on the internet live anymore without somebody else.
Yeah, it's not the phone anymore. No, I'm not on the phone. I'm on the internet.
We're live.
Yeah. I was trying.
Hang on.
I'm trying to get my computer to hook up to. There it is, but it's not really hooking up here. Yeah, it's not the phone anymore. No, I'm not on the phone. I'm on the internet. We're live. I was trying. Hang on.
We can hear your browser again.
Just a second here. It's not really hooking up here. Yeah, it's not the phone anymore. All right, I'm trying to. Okay, I'm trying to send a picture to John Paul. How do I do that now?
We can hear your browser again.
Just a second.
There we go.
You click on share. You click on share, Steve.
Steve.
Look out, your eyes go back.
You need to mute your browser. We're hearing all the echo. Please mute your browser.
I'm losing my
Okay,
hearing.
I click on share, but nothing seems to be happening. Oh,
Steve, mute your
where's
browser.
my echo coming from?
Coming from you.
Mute your browsers.
Oh. Whenever that happens, we lose him.
Every time y'all tell him to do something, he drops connection.
Yeah.
I think it's a conspiracy.
Yeah.
Alright. That's painted. All I gotta do is let it dry and take out the mask to see just how much damage I did.
Yeah, like I said, I had a real bad accident, like, I don't know, maybe 40 years ago. I was off for 2.5 years and had to learn how to walk again.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Damn, John, that. I'm glad you recovered.
Oh yeah. Well, they said 75% chance I wouldn't be able to walk again, but I proved them wrong because I walk everywhere now.
I was about to say, yeah, it's like, never tell you the odds.
No, no.
You know,
But
they can say chances and odds, but you know what? It depends on the person. If you're determined enough, I think you can overcome anything. It's just a matter of will.
well, they wanted to buy me out at $8,500 or something like that. And I was only getting like $25 a month for disability.
Hmm.
Now I get almost 500 a month
Nice.
because I never signed off.
Well, yeah, they kind of like a plea bargain style. They want to,
Yeah, so that way you can go back to them and say, well, I had problems now.
right?
Screw you
Yeah,
because you got
because
paid off.
yeah, once you take that payoff, you just lost all leverage.
So now that when I think about it, I got way over 100,000 from them so far. It's a lot better than the $8,500 they want to pay
Oh
for
yeah.
me.
No, my girlfriend had something similar happen to her. She was a heavy equipment operator and she was driving a forklift, and something
Yeah,
happened and she got hurt. And they tried the same thing. They were like, "Well, you know, if we can just settle this," and she came on and said, "Well, they're offering $40,000." I'm like, or $400,000. I was like, "No, don't don't do it." I said, "Because you do that, you're screwed." So
yeah.
she didn't. She said no, and yeah, she ended up having to have a lot of treatment. So if you'd have said yes to that, they would have you'd been paid for everything.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
but it was $400,000. It's like, yeah, but that shit goes by quick. That's not going to last.
Especially when you're having to cover medical costs.
Oh, yeah. Oh god, those medical costs would have. Yeah, yeah. Echo that. Anytime they try to offer a buyout, it's an ulterior motive. They just want to get out of having to be responsible.
Well, they're
Not,
hoping you'll jump on the lump sum.
yeah. Which and in a lot of cases, people do that. They get that, see that large amount of money, they're like, oh yeah, but it's like, no, don't resist the urge. Oh, damn it. Another thing I do, John, with my airbrush after I use it is I take the little cotton swabs with a little bit of alcohol and I pull the needle back and just get the front of that
yeah. Me
thing
too.
cleaned out.
But these will work really well for that.
I'm
These
gonna,
dental brushes.
yeah, actually, I need to go to the dollar store this weekend and get some of those. I need to get some stuff from my resin printer as well. I need to
Right.
get like an old cookie, like a cheap cookie sheet, so I can put my parts and stuff on to break them off the build plate. Because that resin, that shit eats away a lot of things.
I bet.
Yeah, it's not very user friendly. I got it on my map the other day, and it took off all the paint from the map.
Huh.
Like,
Wow.
yeah, it's not nice stuff. All right, airbrush done. My airbrush station's a wreck. I need to seriously clean that up. Some whole workstation's kind of a wreck right now. I love these little things. These little little paint cups for doing small work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Love keeping painting those.
Yeah. Hi, Paul. Welcome to the live stream.
Hey, Paul. How are you doing today?
Yeah, I got a bunch of Badger extra parts. I don't use my Badger airbrush whatsoever. So
I think I've only had one Badger in my lifetime, and that was it. I think past that, I've always had either Master brand or the Aguadas.
yeah.
I think I had one of the original Badgers like years ago when they first came out.
Oh, one of the toy like uh type of airbrushes.
Yeah, it had a big old bottle. It was a it sucked the paint out instead of
Yeah.
it wasn't gravity fed like the new ones
Right.
are. Come on. I love craft paint for drying purposes. You just air it a little bit and it dries really fast.
Yeah, that folk art paint. Once you get the right way of airbrushing, that works pretty good.
Yeah. The the key with the folk art and any other craft paint is just basically the the mixing ratio with water or windshield washer fluid and how you
Yeah.
strain it and how you thin it out. I mean, if you strain it well and you get a really fine strainer, like I have a T strainer I use, that stuff
Yeah.
once you strain it, it works awesome.
Welcome back, Steve.
Yeah, see,
Ah, listen, I sent you an email, John, and
Okay.
it's a picture of a Chrysler Norseman 2D body.
Okay. I'll have to check later on the other computer.
Yeah, well, see, that's why I had to send it in the other computer.
Oh, okay.
That's why I disappeared.
guys, I'll be
Yeah.
right back.
Yeah,
I'll
I
grab some
got
coffee
I
real
got
quick.
the email set up on my other computer, but not on this laptop. Because I hardly ever use this. I just use it for the hangouts. That's all I use it for. And when I do the how-tos on here. I'll never get a laptop again, I know that. Oh, we lost him again. Ha! Papa go the weasel, eh?
You told him to do what this time?
I don't know. I think I snapped my fingers too hard, and there she went again.
Seems like every time y'all
Oh,
tell
here
me,
he comes back. Oh boy.
I don't think the internet likes him.
Nah,
Hi, Steve.
I just don't know what I'm doing. That's all.
Ah,
Well, I got two computers on the go here, and it's kind of bogging me down here.
Yeah, they'll slow it down. Because they'll break down your Wi-Fi, eh?
Yeah, well, that's it. Plus, I got TV on, and there's another TV on upstairs, and Deborah might be on the laptop upstairs, so who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, I sent you. It was a 3D print of the Chrysler Norseman body,
Okay.
and it's basically when I got it, I primered it, and if you look at the body, it looks like wood grain.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's like Iceman. Same thing.
yeah.
Uh,
I'd like to get some of the stuff from was it Fireball?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've got his door handles
Oh yeah,
and his carbs, his
Yeah.
poly carbs.
yeah,
I got a few of his carburetors. Really nice.
yeah. They look real nice. See, you could recast them.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. The thing is, when you're casting things like that, when you get your mold made and you're putting the resin into that, what I do is use a toothpick
Right.
and just put a little bit in at a time. Because if you don't, well, you end up with an air bubble in there.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
The
do with
door
all my
handles. Yeah, but door handles I think would be a little harder to do though.
do it the same way,
Yeah.
but it's like it is harder to do because you like anything really tiny, Like to make the mold, and then when you're putting the resin into it, like I
Yeah.
always use a toothpick. You see.
See the door handles. Oh,
Yeah. Now, how many of them you get in the package? Six, eight,
one, two, eight.
eight. Are they
But
specific?
you have to cut them off the block, eh?
Yeah, but are they specific to the special cars, certain cars?
Well, this is the Mopar late
Yeah.
B body, and
Okay.
he's got the Chevy ones too.
Right. Right. Yeah. They'd be good to have.
I haven't been on his site lately, but I heard he's got more stuff coming, so I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I know he couldn't. He had to stop making the 4x4 parts for the Mobius Fords.
Oh yeah, 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 and the Broncos too, I think.
Why
Couldn't
did he
keep
have
up.
to stop?
They just couldn't keep up to the demand.
What's that, Miguel?
I asked him why he had to stop.
He couldn't keep up to the demand.
Got my coffee.
Yeah, he's a one person show
Yeah.
from what I heard.
Well, that's what most of these resin casters are.
Yeah,
That's why one of the big problems if you get into that and selling stuff, it's like somebody told me one day. They said, well, you ordered 20 parts or 20 items on Monday, and I got the letter, but I got 10 other letters too. And Tuesday's the same way. Wednesday's the same way. So
Yeah,
all of a
yeah.
sudden you get all these orders coming in, and you got to have time to make the parts. And that's what happens to a lot of people. And you get sick or something like that, well, you're way behind.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
And especially if people are sending you money,
I didn't know if I'd ever want to get into that just for that
well,
one reason alone.
well, that's why you have to only sell parts. Like I've got 10 parts to sell. Okay. You sell the 10 parts and forget it for maybe another month,
There you go. Kind of moderate what you're doing.
Well, see, Art Anderson, that's what happened to him, eh?
Yeah.
He had something happened to his brain anyway, and he was sick for over almost 2 years, and his wife divorced him and all this shit, so he fell behind in all his orders and couldn't make them up.
Oh, he's
That
probably
can
still
happen.
in jail, isn't he?
Well, he was out, and then I talked to John Duzan, who knows his sister, and apparently he ended up going back in again. So I figured he must have went. He would have bought another computer, you see.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
And
but
they'll be watching him.
that's a
They'll be
whole
watching
different,
him.
that's a whole different story anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, you don't really know what he was looking at.
Right.
I mean, there's so much shit out there. You don't know what the person's looking at.
No,
you know.
that's true. Yeah.
I mean, there's all kind. I mean, look at YouTube. I mean, there's all kinds of shit on there that you can see.
Yeah.
Oh, you got
You know.
that right.
Yeah,
And
So I mean,
it's getting worse actually as far as that goes on YouTube.
yeah. Well, it's like I get emails from some woman. Oh, click on this link here, and I was thinking, yeah,
Oh,
click on
yeah.
that link there, and who knows what happens to my computer?
You know.
I said, I don't think so.
There's
I'm
a
thinking to
lot
myself.
of-
I'm
a lot
thinking
of
to
young
myself,
girls on Facebook.
what's that?
A lot of young girls on Facebook.
Oh, it could be,
On
but I don't
Jittery,
even. I don't
places
trust
like
any of
that.
them.
Oh, I
Those
don't either.
emails and that. I don't trust all that stuff.
No, is once you open those emails up, if there's
Oh.
a virus in there, it's
That's
going
right.
right to your computer.
Yeah, yeah. So that's why
And
I
all
don't
it
do
takes to open that one email, and you're that's
Well,
it.
that's like you get these emails and it's like, congratulations, you won such and such.
Yeah,
Can
I've
you
got
please
them.
go in your PayPal account and see if this is what you purchased? Yeah, right away. I don't think so. Or
That's
we,
almost-
we get- we sometimes get a call here, Rick, a big scam. What they do is they call you up and says, if you don't answer this call, we're gonna come to your place and arrest you.
I've had those.
Oh, really?
So one time I says, well, what the hell? I'm gonna click one and I'm gonna talk to the agent. He goes, oh, by the way, you have $10 million in 20 different bank accounts.
yeah.
I said,
Right.
excuse me, I'm freaking retired. Where the freaking are you getting your ideas from? Don't call me again. Click.
Yeah. Well, my wife had something similar happen to her when we lived down in Bakersfield. This guy called her and said she owed like this large sum of money, and if she didn't make a payment over the phone, right then and there, that they were going to send an officer at 3 o'clock in the afternoon the next day to arrest her. I got on the phone. I said, "Hey, you said 3 o'clock?" And he goes, "Yes. Why?" I said, "Well, because I want to make sure I got plenty of coffee and donuts for him when he gets here." And he goes, "This is a serious matter, sir." I said, "You're right. Maybe I should get glazed too."
Yeah.
And he was he was getting pissed. And I'm like, I said, "Look, dude, I know how the police work. I'm a security officer, a career security officer. I work with the police all the time." I said, "If they're going to come and arrest you, they're not going to tell you when they're coming to arrest you. They're just going to come to your door." I said, "So you're full of shit. Goodbye." Click. And my wife goes, "Honey," I said, "Honey, they don't tell you when they're coming to arrest you. It's bogus. They want you to pay." But I said coffee and donuts. He got pissed.
And
I was like,
when does the government actually call you?
they
They
don't.
never call you.
No.
No.
They send a letter.
Well,
Yeah.
that's like Social Security and IRS. They do the same thing. They will never call you. And matter of fact, I was talking to a tax specialist one time because I had a issue with my taxes, and they told me
Yeah.
over the phone. They said, "Look, if you ever get a phone call and they're saying from the Internal Revenue Service, they are a scam. We do not call you. We send you letters." And I'm like, and Social Security the same way. They will not call you. They will send you a letter. Because I've had Social Security people try calling me too, saying, "Oh, your Social Security number has been suspended because of fraudulent activity. Please call us to clear this matter up." And it's like, so then they ask you, "What's your Social Security number again?" "Well, your Social Security, don't you know?"
Yeah.
Well, that's like when
Yeah.
yeah, that's like when I talked to this guy on the other end. I said, what is my social insurance number?" "Well, you tell me so I know." "No, you should
No,
know it because you're calling me."
exactly. It's like you think they think we're stupid. It's like, we were born yesterday. Come on.
Put it up.
I get a kick out of some of these people sometimes that try to scam you out of money. It's like, "Oh, you're funny,"
Yeah.
and they get all serious. They're like, "This is a very serious matter." It's like, "Oh yeah, I'm sure it is." Oh
For you, yeah.
yeah, for your commission, I'm sure it is.
For your commission, I'm sure it's serious.
Yeah, it's so serious that I'm actually going to go and just take a nap. I'll get back to you later. Bye.
Well, if it's that serious, maybe we should talk in person. Go ahead and send your people.
No, yeah, come to my door, please. We'll have a very in-depth conversation about this.
Or you could always say, call in 5 minutes. You could talk to Joe Blow.
So blow, yeah.
Limit your accountant.
I like keeping them online as long as I can.
Yeah, irritate the living hell out of them.
I had one woman call and she said that we'd want a trip. And I said, "Where's the trip to?" And she said, "Florida." I said, "Okay." So then I got talking to her and she said, blatted all this stuff out and all that. And I said, "This is for timeshare, isn't it?" "Oh, yeah." I said, "Well, what I got to do? I got to fly to Florida. So I got to get to Florida. And then once I get there, I get a free hotel reservation for, I don't know what it was, a week or something like that." And she's, "Yeah." And I said, "So then you're going to cart me all around to look at timeshare places?" And I said, "I'm not interested in timeshare." Well, she kept yabbing on and yabbing on and yabbing on. So I kept on, kept talking to her and that. And 30 minutes later, she wanted my credit card. And I said, "I'm not giving you my credit card number."
Oh God,
And then she got
That's
all
funny.
upset. She got all upset. She said, "Well, if you were making an appointment or calling for hotel reservations, you'd give me the number." I said, "Yeah, but I'm not making hotel reservations." I said, "I'm not going to go look at condos." Yeah,
I
she was
watched,
a little peeved off.
I got a laugh out of. I saw something on. It was on YouTube actually. This news anchor woman was getting harassed by a caller saying that she owed money. That she's going to be arrested. So she did a video. She actually got the video started when the call came through, and she was playing along with the guy, saying, "Oh, well, can I make a payment now?" And he goes, "Yes, of course you can make a payment now." She goes, "Okay," and then she turned around and said, "And by the way, we are live on the air with a phone scammer trying to get money out of me, and we're live with the FBI on the other line." and then all of a sudden you hear a dee dee dee, click, just hang up, just click. And as soon as she said FBI, it was click. It's like, I loved it. Say the word FBI on the line. There was like, bye. And he said something about, we're tracing this phone call right now. And they were just like, no, we're not. Click. Hang up.
Let's see if I can do this now. Shit.
But yeah, I get those phone calls on both my phones at least 3 or 4 times, if not in
Yeah.
an 8-hour period.
Yeah.
Or what's the other one?
Yeah, but how many people fall into the scams? You know what I mean?
Unfortunately, a lot of people do fall for that. They get scared.
Yeah.
You know,
no,
they
it's
hear
not
the word
only
jail.
that. If they say, "Well, I can give you $15,000 if you pay me so much," well, a lot
Yeah.
of people are going to jump on it.
Yeah. I mean,
You know,
unfortunately, they prey on people's either their
desperate,
fears
being
or
desperate,
yeah,
being
or their
desperate.
fears. Yeah, it's they prey on people like that. And it's wrong, but yeah, they do. Or they'll call you and say, yeah, if you send me this amount of money for this rental, I'll send you the keys and you can come out and look at it. It's like,
Huh.
no. How about I come to look at it first? They're like,
Yeah.
well, I'm not in the States right now, so I can't help you with that. It's like, well, then why am I going to pay you money? It's like, I don't think so.
Yeah.
But did you want to share something, Steve? Or
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out something here.
well, if you want to
I-
share, you have to click the share button on the bottom. Then you
Yeah, I
put
have to find.
pictures
I have to
of-
find the picture I want to share first. It's
Oh,
I don't know
okay.
where the fuck that went. No, I'm serious. Oh, there it is. Okay.
I actually went to a house one time that this guy called me on, saying that if I
Yeah.
gave him money, he would give me the keys to the house. I said, well, how about you tell me the address of the house and I'll go look at it. And like an idiot, he gave me the address of the house. So I actually went to the house and I knocked on the door and this woman answered the door. I said, is your house for rent? She goes, what do you mean for rent? I own it. I said, oh, well,
Huh.
I said, this person's telling me that, she gave me your address, said you're renting this house out and I had to pay him money to get the keys. And she goes, that's bull. I said, I just figured I would check and let you know what's going on with your address. They basically drove by the house and took a picture of the front of the house and sent me
Yeah.
the picture and wouldn't send me a picture of anything else. Just the front of the house. Because I brought my
Yeah.
phone up and I was like, hey, is this your house? And she was like, yeah, that's my house. I said, well, someone's trying to rent it for you. She was not happy. All right. Hey, I'm done. Not done.
That happened to my brother's friend. Somebody came up to them and said, "Would you like to rent our cottage for a week?" So so my brother's friend said, "Sure." So they went up to the cottage for a week. When they came back, their house was cleaned out.
Oh, snap.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh my God. That's
yeah.
man. I I would not want to be on the other end of that one.
No, no.
Yeah, I'm suspicious by nature, like of anybody and everything. So it's like someone comes to me with a good deal. It's like, yeah, I don't
That's too
think
good
so.
to be true. That's too
Yeah,
good to be true. Yeah,
Usually it is not true when it's too good to be true.
yeah,
Most of the time.
yeah.
Oh Lord. Well, that's the bottom of the head.
Wow,
It's getting there.
it's looking
Almost,
good. Yeah.
I'm almost done with this thing. I have not been working on this as much as I should. I mean, I've just been like tagging it for a couple of minutes here and there and just putting it down.
Well,
So
that's like me on the bike. The same thing.
yeah,
5 minutes here, 5 minutes there.
yeah, I'm
Because
just not
then it
really.
gets tedious with all the screws and whatnot.
Oh
Eh?
fuck.
That's
Yeah,
what I
just
find, anyways.
I don't know. It's just like you can only do it so long. You kind of get burnt on. And you're just like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
Well, I took 2 years off. I got burnt out.
Yeah, I took a year and a half off. I think I need to repost all my old videos back to my channel again. I took all my videos down when that COPPA shit happened. With
Oh
YouTube.
yeah. Right.
and I took all my videos down just to be on the safe side. I didn't trust what YouTube was going to do, so I got to repost. That's, if you guys happen to see a bunch of new postings on my channel, by the way, they're all my old videos. I'm just reposting them.
Yeah, my son gets real disappointed because nobody can leave comments on his videos.
Oh, that's right, because he's underage.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, that the one of
Yeah.
the new features they put on YouTube. Which, you know what? I don't get this. The whole COPPA issue with YouTube and being child friendly. How is it child friendly when you can go on YouTube and you can watch models that
Horns.
are stripped down to almost nothing?
Or
Yeah.
horns.
Yeah,
Or
porn,
horns.
breastfeeding,
Yeah.
um, practically
Like, like
almost nude.
you can watch porn on a computer and they don't ask you how old you are.
You
No,
can
well,
watch porn on YouTube.
yeah,
I've seen it.
Yeah.
but yet
Yeah, you
they're
watched
saying,
it.
but they're saying that
No, I didn't watch
us
it, but I
modelers in
saw
our
it.
community have to watch what we put out there for video wise. It's like I, I'm sorry, I don't see the logic in that. I think that's being hypocritical, which I don't like. That it's like
Well,
you have to watch what you do.
the one time we went live with the StreamYards, I had my son here. They took my video down.
Because your son was in the picture.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's
Yeah.
horse crap.
Yeah. That was
That's
the time he showed his card that he almost finished.
yeah, I remember that. Was
Yeah.
I on? I think I was on that video on that stream,
Yeah.
wasn't I, John?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
You said he's doing a real good job on it.
yeah, and they that's but yeah, you can watch porn on YouTube. That
Yeah.
doesn't makes no sense to me. That's
No.
horseshit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I tried to post something to you, John, but I don't know if it worked.
Oh, you got to share it. You got to click on the share button on the bottom.
I did do that.
Okay. I don't see anything.
Okay.
Are you in where is that shirt?
The SteamYard.com is sharing a window. Okay. Anyway, obviously he's not sharing it.
Well, you click that share button, and then you have to tell it what you want to share.
Yeah, I've done that.
And then John will see it in a little window down below, and then he can click
Yeah,
on it so everybody can see it.
Yeah. Under all the people that are in the hangout.
Yeah,
That's where
well,
it's supposed to go, anyways.
How many we
You
got?
did it the last time, Steve. No problem.
I know I did it last time, but I can't remember how to do it this time.
With the cat.
Okay.
Show a picture of your cat.
Yeah. Okay. It says,
Okay. I see it. I got
can you
it.
see it? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there it goes. Ooh,
Oh, that looks 3D printed.
It is.
Okay.
You know
That's
what
a
it
resin?
is? That's 3D printed resin. Yeah.
yeah, looks nice.
Yeah. It's called. That's the Chrysler Norseman.
Cool.
Wow.
Anyway,
Very nice print though.
if you zoom in on the body, you can see also like how it looks like it's a piece of wood, like a knot.
Yeah,
Like
it has
the
like
old days.
it has lines like it's like wood grain.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, exactly.
Wow,
But I had
that's awesome.
the guy sent me that, and I cleaned it all up, sanded it all down, and sent it back to him. And right now
Wow.
he's working on the interior.
That's a nice body though. That really.
Oh
came
yeah,
out
that's
nice.
that's cool. Yeah. So I've been talking to him for must be about 4 or 6 months now. So I don't know how he's making out.
One of the main things I like using on my 3D prints is the I think it's by Rust-Oleum. It's gap filling primer or a filler primer,
Right.
and it's
Yeah.
sandable, which works really well. And you can couple coats of that, and you can get, I would say, 99% of the styration lines out of plastic with that stuff.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Well,
try
that
that
stuff it's sanded quite easy.
automotive filler would work too, Rick.
Yeah.
The primer,
Yeah.
yeah,
Filler primer.
yeah, I mean, that's one thing about the 3D prints. The automotive stuff is so much better. Even in the paint line, the automotive is really good.
Yeah. It's a little bit thicker too, though. That's the only thing you have to watch out for.
Yeah, you got to watch out. If you have really super shallow detail, yeah,
Yeah,
that'll cover it up.
yeah, yeah. It'll destroy the detail on it.
Hmm. It's a fine line you got to play with when it comes to
Yeah,
doing
I
that
tell
kind of
you what
stuff.
that means. I bought a can of clear coat from Testers, that little small bottle jar they
Yeah.
got, can, little rattle can. I got to looking at it. It's made by Rust-Oleum.
Okay, so well, as
Same
Rust-Oleum,
thing as
they
this.
bought testers.
yeah.
Right.
You get this for $2 or $3 at Walmart. Big giant can, but you pay 4 or 5 for the testers. It's the
Yep.
same thing. It's the same exact thing.
Yeah, it's a money making thing.
Hmm.
That's what it boils down to. It's all about money.
I think they overcharge us hobbyists.
Oh, they do. There's no doubt about that. I
Uh-huh.
mean,
Yeah.
like John and I were talking earlier about the kicker. Essentially, all the kicker is a gas treatment. You can buy that from the store for what $2 or $3, and that is way more than what you can buy off Amazon.
I don't use
Yeah,
it.
I think the kicker is like $9 or something like that.
I had a friend of mine. That's all he ever built his models with was super glue and kicker.
Yeah, you can. I mean, the thing about super glue, unfortunately, is that after a time it just kind of it becomes
Let
brittle and
go.
can break.
You know what I find about the super glue lately? Once you open it up, it loses its strength.
Over a period of time, yes, I
Yeah,
have noticed that with mine. Mine's been
yeah.
I've used the same bottle for a long time.
I don't think it's the same formula anymore.
Probably not. They probably changed it like they do everything else.
Yeah,
Well, they
because
say if
it
you put it in the
used to
fridge
be.
lasts longer.
What's that?
They say if you put it in the fridge, it will last longer.
Yeah,
Really?
Hello,
No,
Dozer.
that's what they say. But who remembers to put it in the fridge? You know,
Right.
yeah.
I don't
My
have a
fridge is
fridge.
always
I don't
my
have a
fridge is
fridge
always
in the hobby room, so
no. My fridge is always downstairs in my kitchen, and that's like I have to go down the stairs and no,
yeah,
thank you.
no, no. I guess I could put mine. I've got I've got a little fridge in my
Light back on.
mechanical room, so I could put it in there. I just never think of it.
Oh.
Looks
One
like
thing
you're
I'm
getting a
gonna do.
lot done over there, Miguel.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
One of the things I'm
Your
doing
eye,
for this. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
you still have problems with your eye?
Yeah, my eye's killing me right now.
I bet.
They switched me from eye drops to an ointment. So now I have to put a half-inch strip of ointment in my eye every 6 hours.
Oh wow!
Oh,
That does not sound like fun, Miguel.
I can't do it. I have to have my wife help me.
yeah,
I tried
I have a
twice and I
tendency.
end up getting it all over my eyelids and
Yeah,
none
I
in
have a
my eye.
tendency. Anything comes close to my eyes close automatically.
Yeah, that's the way mine are. I can't put drops in
Yeah.
my eyes.
No.
I'm okay with it, like touching my eyeball and stuff. I'm okay with that, but I just can't.
Oh, I can't do it.
I can't judge how much I'm putting and where I'm putting it.
Oh, right. That's understandable.
So I end up, getting it all in my eyelashes and all over my eyelid and shit.
Hi, Dwayne. How's it going?
Hey, Dwayne.
Hey, what's up, Dwayne?
One of the things I'm doing for this for the base for this model is I 3D printed some plates, like kind of a sci-fi style plate,
Oh, yeah.
and I'm gonna glue these to the box on the top and the sides, so it has kind of this look around the whole box, and then I'm gonna paint it and weather it,
That's pretty cool.
just to
There's a
give
guy
it
on
some.
YouTube, and he does dioramas, but they're like rooms.
Oh yeah, there's a couple I've seen do that.
And he does it with Gundams, or something of that nature.
Okay.
And he does it with superheroes like the Marvel Universe and whatnot. And he builds like a three-wall thing, and it's like an alleyway. And then he has all the superheroes in the corner or whatever.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, he's on YouTube, and that's all he does. He does like three walls, and then he puts the figures in it. But he does it on commission work.
Okay.
I
I
think he's
love
from Europe. I think
I
he's
love
from
watching
Europe.
I love watching
Yeah.
dioramas, but they're as much I would like to do a diorama myself. It's just I don't know if I have the patience to do a diorama. It's just like that's very time consuming.
You ever see that model officer? I think it's
Model
called model
officer.
officer. He did a church, and then he had a guy parachute through the roof, and he lands on the the, the aisle
Yeah.
where the crosses and the candles are
Uh huh.
usually, and the castle, and the church. I mean, and it was amazing.
I've never heard of him before. Model or
Uh, Model officer is his name.
I have to check him
That's
out because
his.
I've never heard of that one.
Yeah. Uh, he's a member of with Black Rifle guy. Luke.
Okay. Yeah, I think I know a Black Rifle guy. I think.
Yeah, Luke.
Yeah. I'll tell you, some of those dioramas people make are just mind blowing.
Like he chiseled all the windows out of this special material. I don't know what it was
Damn.
called. I forget. What's that?
It
And he
just
chiseled
thundered
all
and
the
shook the
windows out.
house.
What's that?
Oh, it's raining here, and it just thundered and shook the whole house.
Oh,
Oh wow.
we can use some rain.
Yeah, but like he did all the windows and stained them too,
Oh
like
wow.
from the old days.
Yeah. That.
It looked so amazing, and it took a long time to finish it.
Oh yeah. Those dioramas are not. That's not a slow or a lot fast process.
No,
Yeah.
No.
but
You ever see?
a lot of those guys have books, on D-Day, World War II, and then they pick out a certain day, and that's how they built a diorama
Uh,
around.
yeah. I've seen that. I've seen them do a lot of like crash World War II airplanes,
Yeah,
half in the water, half out, or broke up, and just it's it's absolutely amazing how you can look at a diorama like that and literally feel that looks so damn real to where you think it's you can put yourself there and it'd be real.
there's one guy, he had the airplane and it caught on fire, and it looked like it caught on fire
Oh
coming from the
wow.
air,
Oh,
going down.
he did the cotton billowing flame effect
Yeah,
and everything. Oh, I
yeah,
love that.
yeah.
Yeah, that's I've seen that application in other like ground explosions. I've seen that application using cotton and the red flickering light with some different color of reds airbrushed onto it.
Rick,
And
Yeah.
what's up?
Rick Zink, sorry,
Hi,
he
Rick.
was
Oh,
just jumped in channel.
um,
Hi, Rick.
hey Rick. I've seen that and it looks very authentic. In
Oh,
fact,
yeah.
I've seen a guy do Interstellar Modeler did a diorama of I think it was the battle on Hoth with the Imperial walkers,
Oh,
and,
okay.
and he did a lot of ground explosions from lasers. And I'll tell you what, that thing looked like they were really exploding out of the ground. It was
Huh.
that good. I
Yeah,
loved it.
yeah.
But yeah,
Like a
cotton
lot of
is
these things, like I'll watch, but I won't build one. But I enjoy watching them though.
oh yeah. I mean, I don't know. Maybe when I retire, maybe I'll work on dioramas, but I'm not going to do it now.
There's another guy that does a lot of stuff, and he's handicapped.
Hmm.
I forget his name, Wayne something, and he does a lot of the aircrafts and whatnot. But it's amazing that the guy had a bad motorcycle accident, and he still can do what he does.
Wow, that is. I mean, especially well, I mean, especially if his hands are messed up too. I mean,
Do you know who I'm talking about?
the name sounds familiar. I think I've seen him, but I don't think I've watched any of his
He's
videos.
bald and he's got a beard, and he lives way out in the country, and he built himself a special bike that he can travel.
I
He goes so many miles a day on a bike.
I want to say it sounds that guy sounds very familiar, but I don't know. I don't remember
He's
if I've
very
actually watched.
cocky. He's very cocky in a sense.
Huh?
This guy.
Yeah, I
He
don't know.
says, whenever he starts his video, he goes, "This is 45 minutes of random." and
I've
then
heard
he
that before.
shows, and then he shows a lot of new products, and he'll say exactly what he thinks about the new product. He doesn't hold nothing back.
I think I've heard that before. I might have actually seen one of his videos, but it was a while ago. I don't think anytime recently.
Yeah, but I tell you, like for a guy that's handicapped like him, he is an excellent builder. Like he makes the tools so he can use them in his
Oh,
fingers because
nice.
his fingers are gone, kind of.
So he can still do all that
Yeah,
without having his fingers.
he customized most of the tools that he used, like for his
Wow,
airbrushing, everything.
that's
Because
talent right there.
he's paralyzed from the waist down
Okay.
because he had a bad motorcycle accident 10 years ago, somewhere around
I
there.
like that spring, Miguel.
Wow, that's talent when you can do stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, definitely talented.
Did you ever see any of the stuff by Ken Hamilton?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he does awesome stuff.
yeah. He's pretty amazing, especially doing all the small scratch building magazines and all whatnot.
Oh
He puts
yeah,
in the
yeah.
restaurants.
He was saying he sells some of that stuff for like he sold something for like $1,000.
Oh, I
I
believe
thought,
it.
holy crap, man, that's insane. But I guess yeah,
Yeah.
I was trying to
There,
post his link on the comments, but I can't. So
but there are people that will spend that kind of money on stuff, though. There
I
are.
guess I would.
Oh yeah. Well, that's like that. What's his name? Roy something. He's from Florida. He used to have a couple magazines out, model car magazines.
Oh yeah,
Roy Sorensen.
yeah. He's out in
That,
California, I think.
Yeah.
yeah. Like you see some of his builds. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I used to get hit that a magazine he used to do was Plastic Fanatic.
Yeah, and now he does another magazine.
Yeah,
Does a couple actually. A
Hey,
couple
John,
different ones. Yes.
did you put Miguel up front? I want to watch what he's doing.
Yeah, sure.
I used to watch. I still watch him when I can. Another modeler, he, Simon Merckx. Have you guys ever heard of him?
The name is familiar.
He does a lot of Star Trek stuff, but he does like studio scale um, commission builds, and he did. I mean, he does. His studio scale is like the actual studio scale, the really big, hefty ships. But I've seen him. I've seen him work on projects for months on just customer builds, and he did one. He did an Enterprise E that was so. It was all studio scale in a glass case, fully working lights and sounds, and he was saying how when he turned it to over to the customer, he actually he was having separation anxiety because he worked on for so long that he didn't want to give it up, but he does he does excellent work. He actually had a surgery. He had to have his leg removed. Um, and I remember watching his video how he was saying he was going to the hospital to have the procedure done, and he was very calm about it. And even when he got back on YouTube after the surgery, he didn't let it get him down. I mean, he had his leg removed, and he was still like, "Yeah, my leg removed, but I'm still, I'm doing my thing." And it's like, wow, talk about getting
I,
off the horse or falling off, get back on the horse again.
I bet I know what his favorite restaurant was.
What?
IHOP.
wow.
Ouch, Miguel.
I knew it was going to be bad as soon as he said something.
Oh, Miguel, that was mean. Hope he doesn't watch the stream.
You know what you call a one-legged woman?
Uh,
Eileen.
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 Oh God.
Unless she's Asian, and then you call her Irene.
Miguel, you're killing me.
No, yeah, you know what you call a guy with no arms, no legs that lays on the floor?
Ground beef.
Matt.
Matt. Oh, Matt, dude.
If you hang him on the wall, you call him Art. Throw him in a pool, you call him Bob.
Miguel. Someone meet Miguel.
You're know where you're going for that, right?
I didn't make the jokes. I'm just telling them.
Huh.
I don't know if that's gonna. I don't know if I like that or not. Maybe a smaller hole.
Well, is that for the front shocks?
Yeah. Let's
Yeah, we
see.
got our eyes on you, Miguel. Or watching.
Yeah,
Smaller.
we're watching you closely, Miguel.
Okay.
Yeah. So no mistakes, okay?
Wait, that's a
Making-
centimeter off the mark, Miguel. Stop.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Tearing up his stuff. That's not center.
I think the hole's too small.
That's what she said.
Is it possible?
We'll see.
I made it work.
Yeah, that's what she said. Oh, you
Oh,
got
he's
it.
getting it in there.
Dominic says, what do you call a deer with no eyes?
What?
I don't know. Ask Dominic in the chat. He's asking the question in the chat.
I don't know.
Tell
Don't
us.
know.
All right, I think that's too thin. I'm gonna go with maybe some styrene instead of that
That's what I would
aluminum.
do. That's how I
Is
did
that the
mine.
same? Miguel, is that the same size as what you're using for the roll bar? Or a little bit thicker?
I got all kinds of different sizes in there. Okay, let's see. Here's some half millimeter styrene sheet. Let me pull this out here.
No
Try
idea. No idea.
No idea.
No idea. Oh, that's bad.
Oh, excuse me.
That's right. John is not here. Mopar not.
I know. Where has he even come in chat at all?
No.
Yeah, he was here.
Oh, was he?
I thought
Yeah.
he was.
Oh yeah, he had to work on something.
Yeah, I
Okay.
see him. Yeah, I'm up
So
on that.
here's some half millimeter styrene. Let's see. Let's go with the small hole.
Oh, I was talking about the tubing that you were using.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You can never find a punch with a hole that small.
I got these from Hobby Lobby or Michaels.
Oh,
One of
yeah.
the two.
I must check the Michaels here.
For a paper punch?
Well, I got paper punches, but not with a tiny hole like that.
Oh.
What
I
about
got a regular one.
would they find it stationary though, or is that more of a craft item?
I think I got them from the stationery section.
I got a leather punch for myself. That's
Yeah, I
right.
got one of those too, but
I need to buy one.
it was just a cheap one.
Yeah, they don't last very long. I know that.
I need to buy one to punch holes in my belt because ever since I had my surgery on for my hernia, I seem to have been losing weight ever since I had my surgery for some reason.
Right.
Like my appetite's not as big as it used to be since after my surgery.
No. My dad had a hernia quite a while ago.
Did he have a change in his appetite after the surgery?
Oh yeah, big time.
Huh, that's weird. Was it
Yeah.
what kind of hernia was it? An umbilical hernia?
He had to have the basket put on, like a net or whatever.
Yeah, but was it because there's the umbilical hernia?
They had
and
to
there's like a
they had to remove his own intestines because they were knotted, and unknotted it and put it back in.
Okay,
That's how
then
bad it was.
he had an umbilical that got he had an umbilical that got really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I've had my umbilical hernia. Well, I had it for years, and it never knotted up my intestines, but it was bulging out of my through my out of my stomach. And finally, I went to the doctor, and he goes, "You really need that taken care of." And I said, "All right." So set me up for surgery. But it's funny, like the other night, I used to be able to eat my wife cooked hamburgers and hot dogs and barbecued them. I used to be able to eat a hamburger and hot dog no problem. Now I can only eat a hamburger and I was stuffed. I was like, I'm done. And she was like, you usually eat both. I said, I'm full.
Yeah.
And she's like, ever since your surgery, you've been eating less. It's like I don't know why, but I'm not unhappy about that. I'm losing weight, which is fine. But I asked my doctor. I said, did you do something to my intestines? He's like, no, why? It's like, well, my appetite's going down. He goes, sometimes that happens.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, well, whatever. As long as it ain't gonna kill me.
Yeah,
No.
I had a hernia in my belly button, and I didn't even know it, but I couldn't touch my belly button.
Oh yeah, those things get painful.
Yeah, and
Very,
I
very
told the
painful.
doctor, and he said, "Well, you could die with that." I said, "Really?"
Yeah, no, it can. Yeah, it can. What the doctor told me was it can kill you. Yes, because
Yeah,
like with what John said, the intestines were knotted up.
yeah, right.
If the intestines come out and
Yeah,
then that's bad.
yeah.
Um,
Well, mine wasn't going to come out. I hope.
yeah, well, depending on how big like on mine, they didn't put the mesh in mine because my tear was actually small enough to where they could sew it up.
Yeah,
But
I think mine was.
yeah, but the bigger the tear, the complications are far worse than if it.
Well,
I mean,
yeah,
it can, and they're
yeah.
very God. Hernias are so painful. My belly button hurt. I mean, I could barely touch it, and it was just pain.
Well, that's what mine was like. It was fine, but as soon as you touched it, it was like, "Geez,
Yep. Yeah,
what's going on?"
those things are no joke, and
So,
I'm glad I got mine taken care of.
I was I think it was on YouTube, and I was watching something, and they were saying, when you first start in life, the first thing that's formed is the belly button.
True. Yeah,
Yeah,
which stands the reason why it's usually well, hernia or umbilical hernias are very common.
yeah.
Very, very common. I think out of a certain percentage of people, like over 80% people end up with umbilical hernias.
Right. Like I don't even know how long I could have had mine.
Because you don't know how long, you don't know when until you start feeling it, but you could have
Yeah,
had it for a long time before
that's
that.
right. Yeah, yeah. Because it wasn't something I didn't notice, but as soon as the doctor saw me, he knew exactly what was wrong.
Oh yeah.
He said, "You got a hernia in your belly button." I said, "Do what?"
Well, the
Yeah,
doctor told me that I had probably had mine. I've had mine for years and didn't even realize it.
yeah,
Because I asked him, I said, it just started showing. I said, he goes, well, he goes, you probably had it. You didn't even know you had it until it started to actually get more inflamed.
right.
That's when you notice it. He goes, but you could have had that for years. I'm like, oh, okay, well that's great. He asked me, do I do a lot of heavy lifting? I said, well, I used to. He goes, you probably aggravated it. I said, probably. Or get punched in the
Yeah,
stomach a few times.
that's the thing though, lifting stuff.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with that shit too. You could if you lift you can do a groin hernia,
Yeah.
and you don't want that. I've heard that's even more painful than umbilical.
I had a groin hernia when I was a kid.
Yeah, did it hurt like hell?
I don't remember.
Yeah, well, that's good. I mean, it's a
No,
good thing.
I don't remember. I mean, all I remember is, I remember my father and mother were wondering why I would lay on the couch a certain way with my leg hanging off the side, kind of.
Uh-huh.
And then I guess she was my sister-in-law. She was a nurse, and they got her to look at me, and she says, "I think you better see the doctor." So the doctor looked at me and said, "I have a hernia," and I went and had an operation. But I was probably, geez, I don't know if I was 6 or 8 years old.
Wow.
You know,
You
Yeah,
made that sound like you were just walking down the street.
I probably was born with it. I presume.
You
I
could
don't
have
know if
been
that's possible.
you could have been born with it, and maybe you did something like and aggravated it or flared it up.
Who knows when you're 6 years, 4,
Right.
5, 6 years old, what you could have done.
Yeah. Very
Could
true.
have jumped off my bed for all I know. I know I did roll down the stairs one time.
Oh, that's not good.
Well, I survived. Yeah, I remember I used to sit on the stairs, the top stairs, and we had those vinyl runners, like,
Yeah.
and I could slide down that pretty fast. I remember sliding down one time. I don't know what happened, but I remember going head over heels. Flip, 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 flip,
Oh.
flip. Yeah, I think there was probably a few tears shed by the time I landed.
Be a few cuss words on my end coming out.
Yeah, I was too young for that. Probably couldn't remember any. Yeah.
I fell down my stairs here at my house about 6 months ago,
Oh
and I'll tell
God.
you what, I said a lot of words I didn't even knew what they were. It's like,
Yeah.
You've never seen anything like this for fat loss. There's a new for fat loss.
what was that?
That was some ad for fat loss on YouTube.
There's so many ads on YouTube for that. It's not funny.
Oh, there's ads on there for everything.
Yeah, true. I love watching some of those ads to get a kick out of them. You can
I
lose
usually-
20 pounds in 20 days.
Yeah, I watch a lot of music videos on there, like the old music and that from the '60s, and
Yeah.
I watch a lot of that stuff, and car racing. I watch quite a bit of that over there.
Nice.
I like the rally racing.
Yeah. They got
They
a
had
lot of
that
that in Europe. They got a lot
Yeah,
of that.
well,
in
yeah,
Europe.
it's funny you don't see a lot of it advertised here. Like even
No.
that big race, the race they have, the rally that they have in in Newfoundland.
Yeah.
You know, it's not televised. The only time you see it is go on YouTube.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know? But those guys are crazy.
Yeah.
Like now, I'm watching a race on here, and it almost looks like well, they look like NASCARs, but I think they're racing in California.
Right.
It's not a NASCAR track. It's one of those road tracks.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they have a series that they do like twisty, windy courses,
Yeah.
and they're the NASCAR. They're just tuned differently.
Yeah. Yeah. I like watching those Australian supercars.
Oh yeah, I do too.
But they're crazy. They're all four doors.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's a big thing. And that, if you look at some of their race cars or cars that that are hooked up down there, they're four doors. I don't think I've seen too many two doors down there.
Yeah, their YouTube channel is called Supercars.
Yeah,
And-
supercars, right?
Yep, and it's Australian V8 Supercars is
Yeah.
the series.
Yeah,
And on their channel, they replay a lot of like older, like races from back in the 2000s.
yeah,
They got some cool stuff. You'll see like there's Mercedes, there's Ultimas, there's
Yeah.
all kinds of stuff.
yeah. Yeah. Well, it's like in Europe and England that they'll show a lot of races like that.
I love watching the supercars. Crap.
I like this channel. We must have just got it here within the last, I don't know, month, I guess.
What is it?
If the channel is let's see what it's called now. Must be Rev TV.
Oh, yeah, sounds like a
REV.
racing TV.
Yeah, REV TV.
Oh, John, by the way, I want to say thank
Yeah.
you again for sharing my stuff on Facebook. By the way, I appreciate that.
No problem. Anytime.
That I think got me a few more subscribers by doing that.
I did it for you, and I did it for Chris Gee, and I did it for Miguel.
Awesome. I definitely appreciate that.
What'd you do?
I try to get you guys more subscribers. I'm at 830 right now.
Wow.
I'm still where I was.
Well, Russ just texted me the other day and said he bumped his up to almost to 300. Ever since he's done some of the live streams with us,
Yeah.
it really bumped his subs up a lot.
Oh yeah. I think it helps a lot of people out. Because they
Yeah, I
like watching this. They'd rather watch this than watch a how-to. To be honest with you.
Yeah. I mean, I love live chassis. It's ain't about much really like a lot. Like I know on mine, I'm up to 245 now,
Yeah. Yeah.
which is not too shabby.
No. No. Well, that's what it's all about. Build up the subs.
Definitely is a big help.
Like I got ever since I started these hangouts, I gained about 56 subs.
Oh wow, that's
Yeah.
substantial. That is
And I
that
must
is
be doing something wrong.
I
I subbed
bribed
you.
a couple. I bribed a couple of people. I paid them $5 each.
Okay. See now.
Only
I
$5,
want
Tom?
you to know it's how much footage you got.
It'll go up when I hit over 1,000.
Is that like an incentive bonus?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Oh wow, we definitely have fun when we do these live streams. I'll say that though.
Well, yeah, I
I
even
love
said
it.
to Colin, earlier when he was on. I says, like these hangouts, they just make my day. You
It's
know.
nice to be able to talk with your friends and the people
Yeah,
you know and
yeah,
stuff, and just you get to laugh, joke, and I mean it's hangout. It's fun. I enjoy it.
yeah,
I look forward to Saturdays now. It's like every Saturday I'm like, yeah, I got John's live stream at 10 o'clock. I can't wait to get into this. I love it. I
yeah.
look forward to it.
Are you doing one tomorrow, Rick?
Yeah, I'll post. I'll send emails out tonight. I'm gonna do it same time about 11 o'clock tomorrow.
Yeah, sounds good.
I'll send one to Julian, Russ, and you and Miguel and Chris. And well, I don't know if I have Curbs or Chris's emails. I think I
Uh,
have Mopar. But I mean, well, we're all subscribed to each other's channel, so you'll see it on the for the
yeah,
notifications. But yeah,
I,
I
th-
think
I think I have Curb's email, so I guess send them the links.
okay. But
Yeah,
yeah, I think because I like doing ours today and then doing their one tomorrow, and that kind of like makes my weekend complete. I love it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. We did it on Wednesday too, me and Miguel.
I know. You know what? I told Miguel because he messaged me on one of my on comments on one of my videos. I had totally forgot about the live stream, and I had a crazy day at work, and I got home, and then I looked on YouTube and I saw the live stream an hour afterwards. I'm like, oh man, the live stream! I forgot about it.
No,
It was one of
no.
the days. It was just one of those days at work that was just it was off the chain. I was just so
Oh
stressful.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Well,
It doesn't help matters much.
I played pool on Wednesday, so I kind of messed my day up.
'Cause I was gonna jump on Wednesday night and just totally spaced it. It's like God.
I don't think we had a. Do we have a room full on Miguel Wednesday?
No, we didn't have a full room. I think at one point we had 4, but most of the time it was just 3, and there was even some time when it was just you and I.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I thought. Well, anyways, guys, I think I'm gonna shut it down because I'm getting my son shortly. So.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah. 5 o'clock here. Time for supper.
Time to get back to my 3D printing and model painting.
Well, thanks a lot for you guys showing up.
Hey, John,
We'll
Awesome-
do this
awesome as
again
always.
on Wednesday. We'll do it on Wednesday again.
before
Okay.
you go,
Yes.
Trying to forget.
how do I share this on my channel?
How you share this on your channel?
On my channel. So
You have to wait until it's fully loaded. When it's
Oh.
all done, and
steal it.
then it'll show on your channel, and
Oh,
then
really?
you just yeah.
I remember.
Okay, guys, have a good rest of the weekend. We'll talk
Awesome.
to you guys later.
See
Yeah.
you guys.
Everybody in
Take care,
the chat.
everybody. See you later.
See you
Have
guys.
a good time.
See you guys tomorrow.
Yep,
Okay.
I'll be there.
So have a good day.
right.
Garb already left. I was gonna say I'll send you an email.
All right.
Okay, talk
Chris,
to you guys later.
see you later, buddy.
See ya.
Good night, everybody.